Well now, here we are. How are we all doing? It's another Friday night, late one. Andy Baker's here. How are you doing? Gary Keith, hello. Logan Graham, A up. AI up. Haha. Then somebody needs to waken the AI up. Mark Fielding, how are you doing? Matey's here. Cato's here. How are you doing? Gary Keith, I think I already said hello to you. How are you doing? There's Ormo. How are you, man? Things we love to see. The live picking up nice and early. Absolutely. Peter, how are you doing? Seeing Ian Pitt there. Goddard, how you doing? Thanks for good luck. Stephen McDonald's here. Daniel's here. John Cobb's knocking about there, I see. And there's our Lindsay. How are you doing, Lindsay? Wonderful, happy people. Very much so. Murray's here. Wanted's here. Right, that's us. We're all caught up with everybody that's knocking around. We're back in again. I managed to leave myself with, I think it was 1,550 or something like that there the last day we were in BC. So this is probably going to be my last live here this month anyway. I'd agreed with these people to do a certain number of lives and a certain number of videos. And I had sort of set aside a balance for it. And I'm kind of in front on that. So we have a good old punt tonight is the plan. And I'm going to kick off with a wee white rabbit by. Just because I've seen it there. I think you need to put that on the wide actually. Aye. Let me just knock the unmute off that. Wasn't kind to us the last time, that's much as I did buy. 100x, isn't it? Let's buy in a wee 60. Michael, how you doing? Moss, hello. Mickey Leonard's here, how you doing? Right, you boy. Give us a decent sort of setup to start with. 6125, that's the best in ages. That's the best in ages. Still spinning blood and shadow, still getting ripped high. Get them cupcakes in early, absolutely, that's what we're looking for. Harvey, how you doing? Campbell, hello. You play some net gains, absolutely. I'm beginning to really warm to the left hand side in that net gains. I think it, and same with beast mode really. Seem to be heading over to the left a bit on these games. Come on, let's get these ways up a bit. Stop your nonsense. Winspin, how are you doing? Sat here with my old mum. She loves watching your vids, so I thought I'd treat her to one of your live streams. Say hello, please. Hello, Winspin Slots mum. Hope you're well. Winspin says you can have tea and whatever you want. Just name it. A bit of sugar rush. Chris hasn't been kind to me lately. I think I'm due one on it. Let's get him on the list. You never know. You never know. I'm just going to feel my way tonight and see how we go. Matty, how are you? Some of those new games were pretty good, weren't they? Bloody surprised me. Usually new games slaughter you. That's just the normal in new games. When you go into the new game section and stay in there, you get slaughtered. Couldn't believe him today. Haha. I'll take that though. Bit of pirates. Everybody loves that game. I really am struggling to get it to pay me anything, but it is a fun game right now. Well, hard to get paid on it. While I play Gates of Olympus angry. This here, look. This thing here has really been a bit of a letdown, hasn't it? There's a few reds there, but that's about it. Gates of Olympus. A bit late them boys there, but just didn't happen really. Give us most of our money back. We'll try one more. What was that start? 6,000. Give me a good start. One good start. Jesus. Wishmaker tonight. I don't even think it's on here, mate. We're sort of more into buying and stuff. Them seer and the owl slots again. Seriously, just we'll no do a lot of them tonight, mate. Them Sunday slots. Wee bit of action there with the cupcakes. Keep that sort of rate going. Yeah, girlie. Ben Clark, how you doing? Got you on the big screen today. Treating myself. Very good. Beat up job. Can I fault you? He wants to be a millionaire from today on, but that was meant. Finally get it to pay. It's a good game, that. It's a good buy, that. Millionaire. That 20 spin buy is a decent buy, like. Might have a wee look at that at some stage, too. Johnny, how you doing? Really has sort of died again here, hasn't it? White Rabbit. One of these days, like. One of these days. Not today, obviously. Gotta get those ways really drastically improved early on, I think. That was much worse. That's time to run away, White Rabbit. Not old garbage. Right, I have to knock this off again because it does cause me a wee problem otherwise. I'm going to do a wee bit of net gains now, actually. Let's try a wee bit of it now. We will spin a few as well, like. I'm going to ban that Max Megaways too. I'm definitely not buying any more yet, like. I'm done buying it. I'll spin it. I dropped the enhanced today. Spin it. Didn't pay me right enough, but at least it dropped it. Yeah, we'll take him down to a 60. I don't see any reason to get excited here. I do like this left hand bonus now. Not so sure about the other ones. Dog, how you doing, mate? When you get an Aussie under your life again, God knows, Logan. Getting them tied down is not easy. That Aussie boy's busy, busy, busy. He's hard to tie down. We're all sort of hard to get together these days. It's very hectic. But we'll get there again. We will get there again. Or a drunken Christmas stream or something, maybe. As he finally got hot mode ready to get it. I seen it a video up earlier and haven't watched it yet, so at least I know to get to watch that. I seen something about that right now. There's 2 spins really helped there now. Let's try and get a few wins now, you boy. Really have no bonus here yet. Jesus. Tom, how are you doing? That's shocking, hey, isn't it? The state of that bonus. This has to hit twice again. Wait, what a lot of garbage. That's shocking. Oof. It would need to give a few more big bonuses that game at some stage, wouldn't it? Gives an awful lot of the bad ones. Let's try again. Can't see the potential. Oh, Max Megaways 2 can pay alright, but it's just... It's like all BTGs. They're going to be highly volatile. I certainly don't think it's worth a buy, like. Definitely not a buying game. Plays right in the base. But then, who wants to be a millionaire? The 20 spins buying it seems great value, you know. Just a different game mechanic, maybe. This is in trouble again here. We really have no bonus yet again. Right, you need to be hitting stuff. What good's that? Some Kings 1440. We did our 2 hits though. Dirty dog. Right, that's enough of that net gains. Jesus Christ. That's shocking, hey. Absolutely shocking. Let's chance of some Iron Bank. I'll stick them on the list here, but I'm going to have a wee look at something else here. I think that there's absolutely shocking. But I couldn't have put up with that for too long, hey? Opal Fruits. I'll give Opal Fruits a wee go, but we'll spin it, I think, probably. I certainly wouldn't be buying Opal Fruits, like. Maybe not on here. They only have some of the BTGs. They don't have it, like. Pop in and check. No, definitely not. Very few there, actually. Got a few, but not a whole lot of them. Let's do a bit of Millionaire while we're in the mood. Don't mention Millionaire Megaways when Lindsay's about. Oh dear, I thought Lindsay loved Millionaire. You try Sloth Tumble. Tried to bonus it today on Andrew in a hunt, couldn't get it. But I'll have a wee look at it again. Played a lot of new games today. There were some nice ones there. Some decent wee games, like. Let's pop this up to 20. We'll take them on 60. Just in case we want to have a wee poke. Gamble, haven't really started too well here. As usual. 61, I think. Certainly have to take a bite of that now. That's probably as good as you're going to get at that level. How much wagering left? No, we're not wagering here, mate. Oh, Jesus. I think I'll run with the 22. I see no reason to give two of them away there. Of course it was C. Unless I picked C. That's 22. I don't think it's on here, Ian. No, in fact, I know it's not on here. Monsters Unchained looks interesting. Who makes that? Aye, mate, I sort of had a wee balance set aside here. I'd agreed with these people to do like 5 live streams and 20 videos, and that's pretty much up now. But I set aside a budget for it, and I'm kind of in front with that, so we can have a wee poke tonight. That was my plan, was to end the sort of last live stream being a decent balance, and we got a decent wee balance for it too, because we're a wee decent wee video there before it. This needs to pick up a bit. Couple of good wins here, and all of a sudden you're Manny, how you doing? Paula Reaper, how are you? How are you doing, mate? A wee 9 or something there, no. We're doing okay. Times 7. Just need to knock too many dead, I think. Halfway, anyway. Too many dead spends. That's been about 6 in a row there, like. You just got a double retrigger and Horus Golden Tablet, 30p. I just not. The Megaways one, no, the Megaways one seems to like a retrigger. That's a bit awesome in the other one, like. Wheel bonus buy and 10 Megaways or Return of Kong. I might have a wee look at one of those, aye. We didn't have much luck on the wheel the last time, but. Right game, seriously. How have you only got to a times 10 with all them bloody spins, like? What are you doing here? Get a wee crystal on 1 there. Sort this all out. That was a bit of a disappointment, that one, hey? Too many dead spins. Hey, look, Guinea Pig, how you doing? You hit a monster recently or just feel it's safe? I think it's a sort of a safe option, I think, was probably it. Aye. Safe-ish, anyway. It doesn't feel safe at the minute, though. That was terrible. That's the worst one I've had yet. Oh, we'll have to do another. I couldn't have let away with that. Couldn't have let away with that. Can you try Bison Bonanza, please? Bison Bonanza. That game paid once about 10 years ago, mate. I'll stick them on the list. 50-50, doesn't matter. We're going to go at it anyway. Got one. Got one. Every single one of them's 25%, like. Oh dear. Let's go B. Oh, of course it was A, you dog. Gambled 2 spins for an extra 3, suppose. Fair enough. Jordan, how you doing? That new Pragmatic's a monster. Looks good, Manny, doesn't it? That Kraken thing. Looks interesting. Pretty sure with Scots, how you doing? Craig Room, hello, hello. There's some providers you can think of that you don't normally use as don't save different slots we might not see much. Aye, but there's a reason they're not played, mate. Do you know what I mean? You know, playing slots that I kind of don't want to just throw my balance away on slots that we don't play, you know what I mean? Well, you'll get a fair mixture. Just keep calm, keep calm. Haha. What's your thought on Razor Returns? It's volatile as hell. Volatile as hell, but it can pay, like. I've had some nice bonuses on it. I think I'd rather spin it than buy it though. I'm starting to head the same way on retro tapes too. I think I would like it to drop a couple of multis in on a better stake, you know, and see what it can do. Retro's been kind to me in hunts. I have Pirates on the list, mate, but again, we're playing it every bloody day. I'm sort of have it on the list, but I'm no in any big panic to go to it. Because you know we're going to go there and buy that super bonus and get paid 75% or whatever it costs. It's pretty much been doing that every single time. Let's just die again here. Come on. Get yourself together here. Decent enough multi. If we can find a win. Back to dead spins again though. Scarred for life after my session today. Super bonus come in on 3 quid. Worth 600. Paid 1x. Ah, dirty dog and beast below. That beast below is rough, boy, innit? Oh, it is rough. Oh, that was harsh, hey. Oh, man. Maybe crystal here or a jack. Not there with a jack. Right, this one looks as if it's going to pay its cost back. Anyway, can we get a wee sneaky one at the end, maybe? Sloth game paid me 1600x and a quid tonight with my first punt of the night. It looks an alright game, like. I tried it in the hunt today, didn't get it, but it looks alright. Look at this dead spinning dog here. What are you going to hit now? 9s maybe? Not even. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. That one paid his money back right enough, but it was poor. Poor. Right, let's run away on from that nonsense. Not tonight, old game. Not tonight. Let's do that sugar rush right enough. I'm sort of thinking keeping around the 100x's here might be a safer start, you know. Yes, that's Lindsay for a once. Her game. Lindsay loves that game. Look at the state of that bonus there, look. That must have been on a quid too. Dirty bonus. Let's knock him down to a 60. Glory or 13x. It is very, very much that, isn't it? Let's get a 1 or 2 early anyway, before all the dead spins start. Loves them. A wee bean up there. There's a few of them we got. Here we go. Santa's stacked, Daniel. Seriously. The middle of July, man. We sort of play them in December, really. A wild pistolero, but Playtech won't be on here, Nicky. We're limited in games here, mate. They're just not all on here. Don't look for the outside, the normal, or you're not going to get it. Like, that was bad again. These buys are poor tonight. Try one more. Have Tiger's Glory. Yeah, I have no idea. Don't think they have. I'm not sure. I know they do have some quick spins right now. There's no Tomb of Madness coming in, John. There's absolutely none. There's no play and go on here, and I didn't play Tomb of Madness. It's just a silly game, like. Didn't play it, mate. Never played it. Anybody ever watches me never sees me play it. The only time you'll ever see me play it's in a subscriber choice battle. It's I didn't play those games. Those and those old bloody React Tunesy things are not my type of game, like. Those are things you spend while you're watching a movie or something, you know what I mean? They're not a serious slot. There's a bit of action here, but we've no spins left. Could have done with that re-trigger, boy. Could have done with that re-trigger. Red Tigers on here again, Nicky. I don't know, mate. I think so, yes. I think so. Don't know that I'm going to be rushing to a lot of Red Tigers here, though. Keep calm just before you send me off to every volatile slot you can dream of, like. Keep calm with the balls, but let's just creep our way here. We'll get our way around a few slots and then we'll take a few more suggestions from you. You're just hurling slots at me. I've stopped writing them down. Come on now. That one paid for itself. We need a wee lollipop top. Aye, dirty dog. Just about. Really. He chances there. He could have paid a wee bit more. Another wee hit there in the middle might have helped the luck of that, you know. But, okay. That wasn't a bad one. Can't really complain about that one at all. That wee game's very hit or miss, boy, isn't it? Just loves an old dead spin too much, like. Let's do a bit of gates now. Somebody said that as well, like. Just sticking to these wee sort of 100xy ones. Keep it calm for a minute or two. See if we can't fall into a wee win, you know. I was like 16 coming in, folks, just saying. Rolda, how you doing, man? I would agree, there's a good wee bonus there, look. That was from a hunt. I had a good hunt here. I done pragmatic hunt here is why all these are showing up as a bonus on them. It was a good pragmatic hunt we had. Up and down to 60 and we'll go again. See how it is. Even though I know how you give yourself your streaming name, happy man. Disco, how are you? That's for Wild North, but that's a bit volatile too. It's not on here, mate. None of that old crap on here, thank God. Who plays Wild North anyway, like? I think that new slot's a bit that way inclined too, that, oh, what do you call it? I have a new one out there, I played it today. Reminds me a wee bit of it, seems very low volatility. Look at this boy here, look. Getting mullies, but he's hitting no wins. We're no keeping any of them. Look at him. Jesus Christ, game. Try and get involved. Squirrel, how are you? Haven't seen a hiss in that monster you had on it live. It's been a wee while right enough, it has, I'll give you that. It has been a wee while since this one's sort of done really anything. He's capable of giving you a wee 200 or 300x, you know. Very easily. My god, that was brutal again. These buys are bad tonight. Oh, I did figure that, Tom, yes. I would assume you would know what was on here, really. Hello from Germany. Suleiman, how are you doing? Hello to Germany. There's a wee retrigger, look. And a bit of a 10x action. Let's get those rings. Get the ring. 2, 4. I thought I only needed one. I needed 2, the dog. So that's a good spin. We have a 17x. Got a few spins now, boy. Let's see if we can't keep this up now. There he goes with the dead spins again. Can't believe Handamitis. I know that. I was shocked at that. Absolutely shocked. That's the first time that game's ever paid for me. Ever. Even tried to. I've never seen as many wilds on. I couldn't believe it. And to save my hunt really was just awesome. Just brilliant. Just typical pragmatics, really. I can't believe this game here's letting me down again. What have you got to do to get paid in this bloody game, like? Look at the state of that dead spinning dog, like. That's shocking. Pragmatic, that is shocking, like. Give yourselves a shake. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Right, let's get the hell off that nonsense. Let's spin a wee bit of Horus for a bit of crack. Just before I go looking at them other ones with them wheels. For some reason blueprints take forever to load here. We'll get to 90, no bother. I think it's called Masters of Valhalla. Aye, it's a bit of a grinding game, that one. That Masters of Valhalla thing. Sort of a grindy thing. The old thing where you have to grind the bonus end, if you know what I mean. Right, we're on the dollars here, which goes a wee bit weird, so they're a bit worth a bit less, so we'll keep it on the 2. Let's get a few spins and see if we can't fall into a bonus. Maybe get one cheaper. Please try 5 land megaways, 10 spins. 10 spins? I'd sort of take the mystery on it, Faye, and hope for the best. Just take the mystery and hope for it. It hasn't been kind lately, and maybe due one. Big Bass Splash Maker, you think so? Oh God. The Barries have been rather unkind lately. There's the bonus there, look. 13 spins. 13 spins. Now do something, you boy. Don't pay 2x now. Let's find a few penguin heads, you boy. Oof, do a bit of that. That'll do. That'll do. We get 3 spins out of that as well. That's the sort of spins you're looking. Do another one of them. Fishing Frenzy's made by Blueprint, it is, aye. It is, by God. There's another one. Right, okay. Let's get another one nice and quickly. Get me up to the dog where I like to be. A few spins left. Now's not the time to go quiet, game. That's my boy. 10 spins at the dogs. I do like a bit of that now. Right, let's land these dogs all the way, please. Big doggy hit, need it. Oh, Jesus, we're up to the top, boy. I don't think the top one lands that often in this game. We've got a lot of spins at it. Ah. Let's hit these boys for the crack. It's a nice wee early bonus too. Make a job of it. Blind Haze, how you doing? Oh, that was nearly. That was heading the right direction there, hi. When I see it hitting about 3 rails, I start to get excited. Look. You're just a teasing old dog, last spin. That was alright. Wee quick top up. It was a quick bonus. Give him a spin for luck and away we go again. It was a worthwhile port of call, as they say. Let's do one more like that. A bit of primal. He's another one owes me, I think. Craig, you can only do this when it's well, there's some of them, that K8 are going to allow me to do buys on bonus funds. So I'll get it set up from next month, I think. But in the normal run of the mill, when you take a bonus, you can't do it. You can't buy bonuses. But you need to take bonuses, or you just can't afford to make the content. That's really how it operates. Let's go the same in this one. Let's go the same stake in this one. It's a bit cheeky like, but let's do it. This boy will not bonus as easy as Boris, but he does owe me. So there's that. This game owes you 1000x soon enough. It's good crack, Craig. The idea is to keep the Friday one for this sort of a stream. I couldn't afford to do 3 of these streams a week. These are too brutal. Like, you can just, I mean, sure, last week we were nearly wiped out in an hour. Look at that, boy, that hit all the way. That's the sort of one you want to hit all the way. That build your bonus in that slot, seen your video today, was crazy. Aye, that build your bonus was bad, wasn't it? That paid me rightly the last time too, that Jungle Fortune. Paid me rightly the last time, it just was brutal. All my good work in that video was wasted. Lindsay, you fall asleep if you need to, my dear. Work comes early. I actually missed the wee counter on Primal. There's no counter here to tell you what your profit or loss is. I like that Blueprint have that across a good lot of them. They don't have it on here right now. Paco Fury Extreme, but net hint if they have it. I don't know if they have it or not, mate, but net hint, my god. I haven't played a net hint in ages. Might play a couple of the Rowler ones here if they're here, funny enough. Just put me in the mood for net hints now when I think about it. While we're doing a wee playthrough, I'll maybe have a wee look. Charlie says he'd pop in every week. Fair play to you, Charlie boy. Andy, hello. Record Shop UK, thanks for the good luck. Morning from a distant New Zealand. Has somebody moved it? Wacky, how are you? Valhalla, how are you? Well, that nearly was looking a wee bit lively there too. Primal's spinning alright there, but I haven't seen a big lot of scatter action here. Where's my tease, you dog? That's a good base game slot at the minute, bud. Just want to extend the session a bit, like. A good base game slot. Ooh. You might get a quick bonus in something like Wild Blood 2. I would pop into that. I was just sort of looking at my balance to kick along a bit. Look at that, look. Threatening. Aye, Primal's been poor lately, Zap, hasn't it? Really has. It's been very hard to bonus lately. It used to be a one that you went into for an early bonus, but it really hasn't been doing that. Ian and Liz 11th wedding anniversary. Who's Ian? Liz. It's Fennons, how you doing? Team Tower usually quick to bonus, good or not though, hit and miss, so it can be right now. Come on, Primal, give us a tease or something, you dog. Alright, okay. A little bit of bonus now. But yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you have to ask for these things just and then they arrive, you know. All works out. Take for a top up. I remember I bonused that by mistake one day. I thought I saved the bonus and it was a whole mad thing and it paid me a pile of money. I think it was a bit accidental though. I haven't seen anybody play it since. I'm sort of thinking a few of these Mega Ways record shop might be the job. See if we kind of get a couple of wee cheap bonuses, you know. Look at that there, hit very little, boy. That takes us well over our guarantee. What about a retrigger? It's also been giving me 10 spin bonuses a while lot lately, which is not normal for this game. There's another 10 spin one. I'm getting that an awful lot. That's a game you used to rely on to retrigger, look. Thanks very much, Jordan. Didn't he do a big lot for us there with that? Yeah, boy, yeah. Right, I'll pop to another. Let me knock that off a second. I'm just doing the one or two that you would spin here before we go to the other. Let's have a look at that Kong boy, though. Just because he's looking at me. Tried the new Diamond Mine. Aye, it doesn't seem to bonus. It's a bit like the last one, only prettier. And does exactly the same. It doesn't bonus. And I see they've got a wee differ that makes it easier to not bonus. Or more expensive to not bonus. Whatever one you want. I did. I think I did. Is that? Did you put it in the forum? I seen somebody's. Was that the one I'm thinking of? Aye, this thing here's got this wheel, hasn't it? Let's try a wee wheel and a good stake, see if we can't catch something. What do we want here? We want 9 spins. Max ways, don't we? Six 4,000. Look at the one beside it. That's the boy you want. How'd the barries? I haven't yet. No, I'm sort of slowly easing my way back to pragmatics. We tried a few buys there. And they weren't being kind at all. But we'll sneak back to a barry shortly. I withdrew and can't deposit. Max Jameson, how you doing? First time I caught a live stream. You're very welcome. 464, well that was a bit crap, wasn't it? A wee bit crap on it, game. Let's try one more. I suppose you're just spinning this hoping to hit the max ways someday. Isn't that really what you're doing it for? The rest of it's just a... Look at that crap. I'm not sure this is good value buy, is it? I'm not convinced. There's so few can probably pay you that it's maybe not worth that much really as a buy. Slaughtered you again, Blood and Shadow. I haven't been playing a lot of it. I had bonused it very easy at the start when it came out, and I've struggled a lot since. Look at the state of that. The hell was that game? Let's have a bonus buy. That wins a lot of crap. What's your favourite red tiger? I don't really have a favourite red tiger, to tell you the truth. They're all fairly brutal. Red tigers are quite volatile, like. Again, let's see some wins. That's the boy. Maybe ace and 3 there. Get a few of these wee gold to fellas nice and early too. I'm going to keep going here. This is alright, you know. Times 6. Got her upgrade. 9 spins. Just need to keep doing it. Something similar, please. Wee queen and 1 and a load of tokens at the top. Dirty dog. Paul Cosgrove, how you doing? Let's get this upgrade here. There's another one. And a wee win, €26. This is looking better. Another quick token. We'll still be well in with the spins as well. It's hitting aces there. Lots of options here. Wee bird, that'll do. 9s are going to hit. €38, very nice. And we got our upgrade. That was a bloody good spin, hey. That was a good spin there. We're at €101. Back to 7 spins. Let's keep this going. That's a bloody good multiplier, hey. We could find a winner too, you know. Let's drop a wee queen in there, look. Not there. Takes it too literal, this game. Haha. Diamond mine's pretty good in the base. There's no on here yet. I checked it. There's no on here yet. I tried it earlier, as I say. I find it hard to bonus, but I'll give it time, obviously. I'll give them all time. Right, we need a wee token here. Do need a 1 wee token just. Kick us on. There it is, there it is. Gets us 2 more spins. Right, 4 spins, 5,000 ways, times 14. Let's find a win. Or we'll take another upgrade, obviously. Just for the spins, you would take it. 60. We need that token now. There it is too. It did arrive. Unbelievably. I'll get 2 more spins at this. It's a hell of a nice multi, that, you know. Find a big hit there. Oof, interesting. 32. Wee bird on 2, need it. Ah, boy. Oh, it's yourself, Ian. Is that who the Ian and Liz was? Right, sorry, I didn't actually realise. I seen most posting that and I was like, what the hell's going on with Mo there? I was baffled. Look at that, look. 115. keep going around to try and read your message, and every time I do, something happens. You say hello to Liz. It's her 11th wedding anniversary. There you go. You're on the big telly because she forgot to get me something. Very good. Brilliant. She says to watch me. That's your punishment. Put the subtitles on, Liz. It's great entertainment. The subtitles are hilarious. Happy anniversary to both of you. 11 years, boy. That went rightly. That went rightly. That was certainly better than that old wheel garbage anyway. Bear in mind that's on a 60. That's alright. That was alright. Try the wheel again. The wheel's garbage, mate. Wheel's garbage, like. You really are spinning the wheel to try and get max, and there's so many combinations not to get it. I don't like the wheel at all, I have to say. I'm sure people are enjoying it, but I didn't really find much crack in it. Let's move on. He's had his go. See if we can max this wee dog. Bit of temple tumble. The big symbol's going to land with the barrels or deliberate pause. Somebody said that before, Andrew. It might actually have been you. To be fair, it may have been you as well. Never really noticed it, although. Oh dear, the dog. Chidgy, that's awful. Sorry to hear that, mate. Massive tumour. You wouldn't put her through it. Can fully understand that, man. Right. I'm gonna pop him down a bit. So not that far, maybe. Let's see. See if we can't manage to hit a wee max on this baby. What do we want? 15 and 10,000 ways. Right, give me numbers. Give me numbers. Give me numbers, man. There's 2 1s and 3s, so let's do 1 and 3. I said, well, there's 15. What do we want then? 10,000. It's always give you the crap one, like when it gives you the spins. 1 and 1 was the answer. 1 and 1 was the answer. Hard to get this thing to max, you know, but my god, it's interesting when it does. I'm doing a lot here so far. A wee king and one, you boy. Oh, you dog. Jacks are hitting. E-Tracker would cheer me right up. Does it matter who the slot provider? Surely if a slot wants to pay, it'll pay. Aye, it matters alright, Nicky. Some slots are much more volatile than others. Some providers are very low volatility, some are very, very high volatility. Like if you sat and spun hacksaws all night, you could really learn a very painful lesson about volatility. Hunting entities. Sound like a ghost hunter. Brilliant. Chasing ghosties. Let's have a wee 9 there. Monster Super Lunch of a buy option. That game hasn't paid me. You just said you want me to buy a game that hasn't paid you in ages. Thanks very much, mate. That game's not paying me. Can you try it? That's a weird comment, that now. Storm base hit. A base hit in Riders of the Storm. Lovely. I haven't seen a base hit like that on it in a while now. That was absolute garbage. Let's try one more. I know Ghosties off save my money on gambling. Absolutely. Why not? Good excuse to get out for the night too. Can't fault you. We're going 3 and 1 this time, you think? 3, 10. It was bloody 1 again. It does like 15 and 1. 3 and 1, you say? What do we take? 10,000? That's pretty much the middle pick there, isn't it? Very hard to get this thing to max, hey. Really is. It doesn't like doing it. Doesn't like doing it. I tend to go 1, and I do notice that 15 and 1 a while lot, but it doesn't give you the max weight. Only at 2 Robbies here. How you doing? A wee bit of a win there, look. €11. Let's get something back on this one. I need there a king maybe. Oh dear. One now just spends wild badly. Still hasn't found nothing worth hitting. Last one, no, 2 left, sorry. That's bad there, boy. That was 2 bobbins in a row. That's middle diddle there, like. If you were choosing a bonus, that's middle diddle. It wasn't even much of a bloody middle diddle, was it? Let's try one more blueprint before we run away from them, I think. Do another wee picking one, wee tie flower jobby. How did you, Bob, and Azzy all get together? We sort of met each other all really. I know Bob personally, really, but we don't live massively far from each other. But really online, just. Find a lady. I haven't picked her in a while now. Been very low symbols I've been getting in this lately. Again, I'm going on the sort of premise that it owes me. Haha, we're going to take her in a good stake too. We're holding all right here again now that we've sort of spun an odd one. Let's give her 75 at €2 and see what sort of mood she's in. We've been sort of catching an odd one spinning them here. Try Hex. Haven't tried it yet. No, I haven't got as far as those. Hex, another one that bloody owes me. Was in Grinder. Oh, that was it. We met in Grinder. I think I know what Grinder is. I had to be careful. I could talk with Slendy all sorts of nonsense because I pretend I'm really hip and I know what all these things are, and I really don't, you know. Sort of do, but I think I do. EQ3, how you doing? Huge fan. Keep up the content. Any jam and jars today? I'll probably give a jam and a wee bit of a look now. I'm not hard to persuade about jam and jars now. I love that slot, like. David Patterson, how you doing, man? Goblins here. Come on, game. Wee €30 alright, but it's really those 3 of those wee flowers we need here. Callum Doyle, I don't get why it's not regulated in these mystery picks. It should be done fairly, but the defo fix it. You rarely get an upgrade on the standard choices. I think it's all pretty much predetermined, isn't it? But it can pay you in any of them. You know, you can get a bad setup and it can still pay you. I've had the low number of spins and it's paid me rightly. I sort of think it's predetermined. That's all just there to give you a bit of crack along the way, like. Are you married, Angry? No, Colin. You're not allowed to put them in the shed. And I couldn't live with somebody full time, like. It's a gay date and say, I see, I thought that's what it was. I thought that was it. Is that one of these swipe right ones? Is that the sort of thing? Am I on the right track there? Don't really know much about this online dating. I don't get the whole thing. It seems very mad to me. You can fall in with a lunatic without going to somewhere where they congregate. Really. Never be a live feed so you can see what you all look like. Very, very doubtful, mate. How'd you start the channel? Did it take a lot of cash? Jesus Christ, man. All about budget, and that's all I'll tell you about a channel. Doesn't matter what your plan is with your channel. If you don't budget your gambling budget, you might as well open the window and throw your money out it. Have to say, I have to pop in, Lindsay. Pop in and get me out of these situations I dig myself into. There's a good tease. Come to daddy. You were there too. I seen you up there. You teased me with it, you dog. You get any sponsor money? What sort of a question's that? Do you get any sponsor money? What do you mean sponsor money? I have a website and a business in the background, but yes, what you see me putting in the slots is my own money, aye. Obviously I earn money in the background, but you're really digging into it. You do know it's late at Friday night. Calm down, folks. Jesus Christ, man. The casinos. No, well, there's this place here. They'll give you money to sort of to play so many, but it's like an agreed amount of coverage. Really, it's like any advertising contract where you would sort of say, right, you do me 20 videos or do me 10 videos or do me whatever. You know what I mean? But obviously, the budget that you then set for making those videos is down to you, really. You can very easily run yourself into a situation with videos that's costing you more than they'll give you for them, like a hell of a lot easy. Very, very easy. It's not all as easy as it sounds now, I have to say. The other thing is, if you're not that wild big, which I'm not really, you're not really into that. Who the hell's going to pay me to play? Why's your slot name angry? It's people asking me questions, mate. Let me get out of that. That was a bit garbage, really. Right, I think we've had enough of blueprints. They really haven't been doing too well the last couple there, have they? Let's go and have a wee look at something somebody said there. 5 lions, maybe. 5 lions megaways would do, wouldn't it? Cheap danger buys or hoarder, I don't know. Maybe look at danger. I'm not sure if danger's really a great value buy or not, tell you the truth. Let's have a wee nosy and see how we get on. That's again, I've done a big pragmatic bonus hunt. I should have spun all of them 1 spin each, shouldn't I? That's a bad bonus there. I would have had the differ on that. Wouldn't have been on a 60, was it? Must have been on €1 that. Let's just spin the wheel and see what happens. Does YouTube help? No, it doesn't, mate. Seriously. But you're comparing me to the bandit, mate. Seriously, you don't really. You're just. Do you know what I mean? Do you expect the corner shop to act the same as Tesco's? You're away on a complete. You're in a world of your own there, dude. Look. Right, let's play some slots. Enough of the angry questions. Ever tried Rise of Giza? I tried it when it came out. It wasn't wild impressed. There's a lot of them wee sort of nudgy ones now, but never really been paid with anything. Look at that. There's a good hit there. Jesus Christ. What happened here? Bob Slots, can I get some sponsor money? I bloody sponsor money, like. You ever hear the legs hit in your life? I'll sponsor you to eat 12 chocolate bars. Come on, game. Bloody good ways, like. There are a couple of multis in there. It'll be multi on the 2. You dirty dog. 2, get the multi on 2. You know you want it to. Jesus. Well, here, that done a lot better than I expected in 6 spins. Ah, YouTube, that's the answer to YouTube. I don't get anywhere near that. I think I get about 60 quid a month out of YouTube. It pays my broadband. One of my broadbands. Let's try one more and see if I kind of get a wee bit of a better one. No, as I say, you're comparing Tesco's supermarket to your newsagent round the corner. Let's do a wee mystery again. One of these days I'm going to have a good one. 6 again, that's just rotten. Times 3 again. Jesus Christ, game. Give yourself a shake, like. Laura G, I see you there. I missed it. I did miss whatever you said, absolutely. My chat was just full of garbage there for 10 minutes. I couldn't read the half of it, tell you the truth. I'd pay to play Magic Mirror 24 hours a day until the end of time. Jesus Christ, problem. That would cost the way it's been playing lately. I'm leaning towards that Magic Mirror Wild. I'm liking it. The sort of newer version of it. Need a wee multiplier or 2 in there, you boy. That's a bobber again, like. I think we got away rightly in the first one. Dead on, Alexander. Whatever. I seem to have picked up a number of wee trolls in the night to talk a lot of shite, really. Well. Let's move off that now. Them pragmatics haven't been good, any of them really, have they? We've tried a few now. Let's go off them, do a wee bit of hex. I like that suggestion now. How long do I find it? Yeah, find it. Wee bit of hex now. It was very hit or miss lately. I've had the worst week. Call me something nice and cheer me up, is what you said. Alright, okay. Call me something nice. I don't know. What would I call you? I don't really do pet names. Let's buy this wee baby. Not really setting the world on fire here, but we haven't taken a wild damage yet. They're just no really firing, are they? What's RedTube? Is that another one of these sites? You see, I'm not keeping up with these sites. Like, I'll talk myself in and they've been onto some weird sites soon. I'm not careful. Because RedTube sounds a bit porny as well. Yeah, that RedTube's an adult entertainment site. It sounded like it. Did think that now. Look at that dog there, look. Right, we need to be hitting in the middle here. That's terrible. Yes, it goes purple. Dirty action that, you know. Dirty, dirty. Right, this time. Got to be the cards or something. That probably saves us, you know. I don't understand porn. I just don't get why you want to watch other people having sex. It doesn't seem like it's a spectator sport to me. I don't understand that. That wasn't good, but let's try another. It's not really a spectator sport, but is it? Surely it's better crack when you're in the middle of it. Depends where the token. You see, that's just not going to happen. Like, A lot of random people. And they wash their hands in a month. Look at that. Take a wee bit of that, look. What do we need here? Take the wee doll, maybe. Okay. This one looks like it's going better. We need her to turn up again one more time, just. Right. Nothing big. That will do. 92 though. We're alright. Another wee hit at the end there would have been good. Just needed to change the big symbols and that was going to pay pretty damn well. Sort of made up for that first bobbin really, didn't it? Sort of made up for it. Let's go back to another relax then, since that done right. The net gains was awful. I wonder if that new one here. I don't remember what you call it now. No, I want to see it, but no, it's no on here, like. Definitely not. They're actually quite limited in there. Let's spend a wee bit of Mega Heist. One has a bit of a ring to it. I don't really get the whole thing, like, just doesn't really do it for me. Well, no, there's no ice off bets, no. I'm not even getting to play them elsewhere now because of them not saving. It's a real pity. Up this up to 150. We are having a wee poke, like, we're holding all right. We're not doing too bad. Given nothing's really got excited yet. But I'm spinning this one because I think this one plays as well on the base as it does in the bonus. I play slots that don't have a bonus feature, ones that just pay big for a line. I've played a wee bit of them, Colin, but never really. I suppose if you're going to spin for a while, maybe something like that, but nah, they're not really my type of slot. I like a bonus. I find them, I get bored on them very quick, you know. Do like a bonus. There are a few you can play that can be a bit of crack. Wee features all over the place, you know. Got here my mum and she was reading the chat and she's come to the conclusion there's a few people on here that need Jesus. Yes, definitely Winspin. Your mother's very right. A wee bit of the Lord wouldn't do them any harm. Primal will pay. We tried Primal, it was awful. We got a 10 spin bonus on it. Again, can't believe Primal has stopped re-triggering whatever's happened. Watching the All Ireland, I never watch anything, mate. I never do see very much anything, to tell you the truth. I see nothing. Nothing. There's a wee bit of a feature. Sometimes you get the bonus from this feature. Aye. If he doesn't take him away. Look, you're a dirty animal. That was dirty. Not even Jesus' dad could help me. I would believe that, Laura. I could believe that. Only train 3 is ready to pay. I don't know, hey. Problem is you're leading into super buys and I really don't have the budget for super buys. We would need to get a wee bit in front before we head into those types of territory, I'm afraid. It's feeling our way stuff at the minute. OnlyFans is going to cause a whole generational issue, you know. Because there's people growing up making some money on OnlyFans that's going to find that their adult life after it isn't going to go the way they want it. There's an awful lot of that shit's going to be cast up to people later on in life, like. Bank paid me decent the other day. Aye, it does occasionally now. It will do occasionally. Right, wee game. Liven up again. I've been bonusing rightly that wee game in hunts lately. There's a team. Right, this time you boy. Don't be taking them this time now. Got away with it, boy. Got a wee bonus out of it. 150. Nice. We'll take the hat. Just pure up. Hunting into these, you'll never know when a slot's going to pay. Like, these are particularly random, really. I think that's kind of in the rules. Right, let's get this thing up to the next level. I don't know what you need to get it to the next level, but let's do that. Stop busting them, you dog. Let's get another boy out in row 3 again. Oh, I would definitely want a boy in row 3. That's it. Times 1. Right, lads, let's see some big stuff now. Look, I'm taking 60x off, mate. That's a nice touch there. Paul, how you doing, mate? There's another 50. Right, okay, this is getting better. Leave him alone. We're getting that 50x at the top. No matter what happens, can we get this other one? Times 3. Don't take him away now. That would be dirty. You did, you dirty animal. I bloody knew you were going to do that. Dirty animal. But okay. That's a good bonus. We'll take that. We'll take that on a 150. No wagering at all, no. No wagering here, I'm afraid. That was a nice bonus here. That was alright. I tell you, buying them, just not always all it's cracked up to be, much as the buying that. It's 150x buy, hey. Oh, I wouldn't have been buying it anyway. At 150x, that's good. That was a good wee bonus there. Gotta be happy with that. That puts us a wee bit in front now. That's the sort of direction we want to be going. Nice wee bonus that. Let's try another one. Just having a wee scaly down them here. What one did you say there? Money Train 3. My Money Train 3 pays me better in the base than it does in the bonus too. I can't get the bonus to fire unless I buy a super buy on it, but not really in the super buy stage here. 5 scatters and that gives you 30 rubbers. 5. Nice, wouldn't it? I had 4 Andrew once and I definitely knew something was better. It paid me rightly, like. Again, we'll pop this up to a half decent stake. Let's go to 2. Be cheeky about it. Hope he does. We're in front. We're a couple of €100 in front. So let's be cheeky about it. See if we can't fall in with something. Got a Bison Rising. Bison Rising, that's the mega ways, isn't it? Somebody had asked for Bison Bonanza, but oh my god, it's like bloody hell. Them Bonanza ones are awful. Bison Rising. Might get back to that. We were on the blueprints there. They weren't hellish, but alright. Like, oh, sorry, I forgot to turn that on. My apologies. Green isn't on. I do that every time. NG, how are you doing? Have you popped the Giga Jar? No. But if you've seen the video today, I took a wee bonus. Haha, I took a wee bonus at Mega to pop it with. And with a nice wee hunt today. So we've got a cracking balance there for Sunday. So we'll pop it on Sunday with that balance at a good stake. Hopefully pop it. It does take a while sometimes, you know. Ice cars Montezuma. Monty was awful too as the last day, wasn't it? I don't think they have Monty here now. Just collector there, them's the boys you want to be landing. I hard to bonus, they are alright. This one doesn't like to land on a tease. I tend to, if this one lands it just throws a 3M. But there's a good feature in this that can pay you. Occasionally if you get the right symbol. But it's definitely hard to bonus like. Nothing easy about it. Ryan McElwee, thank God Angry made 180 in slots earlier playing 40p stake. Kept me going. Took out 140, nice. Get her cashed out, that's the way to go, Ryan. What were you playing? Persistent Sniper. I think any of them sort of will. The Persistent Sniper or the Persistent Shapeshifter, I like it too. But even you buy this, you end up having to buy like 5 or 6 of them to get one of them. You know, you get consistently the collector and it's crap. Paid me once. Sniper can be pretty cheeky like. Shapeshifter's good too though. Nearly confident that's not landing there. It's not the way it does land like. You'll get a couple of teases like that, but it's never landed like that for me. Might here though. Make a liar out of me. Why do men gamble more than women? Here knows. Do men gamble more than women? Maybe women drive them to it. Women are maybe just a bit more sensible. Different priorities. Big bamboo hit 1400 in the base and a 2 quid. Very nice. That big bamboo's rough, boy, but man, it can hit. The Necromancer works as well, aye. Never landed it. But nearly always gives you the bloody collector. It's like saying you nuts. That's the problem with it. You end up having to buy a piloted dog. Come on, wee game. Do something. Let on your at it, you boy. Someone can't drive. Drive you around the bend. We grinded. Remember that day we rolled it up? It was when this game came out. Sure, we grinded it that Sunday, you mind, for about 4 hours, and it played really well in the base. It held base rightly. Made money on it, actually. The number of bonuses we dropped. He's rough, like. There's a boy there. You want to be getting that feature kicking in on. The problem with this feature is it's bloody hard to get as the bonus. Didn't really happen there, did it? A couple more here. Who wants to maybe come to life? Didn't look like it though. Not that he was that cruel on the base anyway, but a wee bit, I suppose. Right, let's clear off and try and remember to come back to the right screen this time, you boy. Let's do a bit of Barry. Somebody said Barry. Let's do him. Big Bass. Where is he? Where's the splash chap? There he's there. Let's have a bit of the splash fella. I play on the game. Sometimes I think Money Train 3 you had to sit on it a while. It's not really the one for lives unless you're buying it maybe. Let's have a wee nosy in this babby. We'll give him a wee poke too. Right, don't be a dog. We really want to don't want to do 100 spins in this one, or we'll be robbed. Let's just get a wee early one. Was a Monarch Splash, are supposedly hot at the moment. Any real, none of the two has been that wild hot for me lately, but they've both paid me lately as well. Maybe not in the past week or two though. Some one of them paid last week in a live. Can't remember which one, but San Quentin. I have to be dead on, man. Maybe a San Quentin, but I'm no starting in a San Quentin. Go to San Quentin and we could be gone on 4 buys. That's not really where we're at with the balance, mate. We're creeping. This is landing. You really want to land this early. You don't want to be giving it 100 spins, for the base is bloody awful. Awful. I check a site, tells you what they paid in the last 24-hour updates every 5 minutes. Okay. Right. This time, you dog. Max wins and retro tapes are set aside for bonus buys rather than ordinary play. It'd be very, very hard to get it in ordinary play. Very, very hard to get it. The problem with this, the basic bonus in retro tapes is you're nearly always getting 3 times 1 multipliers, which is just not multipliers at all, really. You really need a good start on it. But you'll see a hell of a lot more than buys, obviously. It's actually not a bad wee game for hunts, you know, that retro tapes. Nice Riley. You dog. Oh, we're in there. Thoughts the new Razor Shark. It's tough, Liverpool. It is tough now. It has paid me rightly. I'm enjoying it more on hunts than I'm buying it. The buying's very... Even that coins thing that you buy. I have had it pay me now once. But it has to do a wild lot to give you your money back. Do you know what I mean? Which makes me think you're not going to get your money back very often. There's better things to buy, I think. See, that's too many spins getting, really. They're not a game that has any base at all. I think this is your last chance. Gotta be now, baby. Got to do it now. Forever hold your peace. There we go. You just have to ultimatum. It's all about the ultimatum. More Fisherman's my favourite one. Right. Let's get more, please. Extra free spins, I would take that, certainly. Give me fish as well now. Right, okay. Don't be like that about it. Right, let's see stuff happen now. It was hard enough on us in the base there. It's a hell of a good stake if he's in the mood, like. That's paid me tonight. Very nice. I hope it pays us here now, boy. 31. It's a good stake, like. They're nice wee hits. €60. This more fisherman definitely seems to be the job, doesn't it? I do like that. Let's get a couple more here. Get a wee bit advanced. There he is again, by God. Another nice hit. Right. Let's get a few and get him advanced here. Piles of spins left, like. There he is, by God. Aye, X-Way's Hoarder. Dad's expert paid me on Monday. Oh, I had a lovely hit in that on Monday. Monday night's live. Saved the whole balance. Come on, let's ding again here. You have 3 to go. You could throw another one in there rightly. Ding, ding, ding. One more dings. Right, 12 spins at times 2. Come on, ya boy, ye. Let's be having ye. That's my lad. Nice and early. 11 spins, 2 barries need it. It's already a nice wee bonus, really. Yes, that's my boy. What about a wee bit of fish action? No. There's a lot of spins to get one more barry. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get it early. Same thing again. You want a wee head start. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. Up to times 3. 5 to go. Let's get a wee head start here now. Come on. Come on, ya boy. I do like that more fisherman one. Hey, I think that makes a wild difference. Ding, ding. Give us 1 even. No, okay. 12 spins at times 3. Take a good hit here at something. One good screenful of fish, ya boy. Don't think you'll get 4 barries, like. Oh, I thought he was actually took one pass. It seemed to like slow roll one past there. But he did give us one. 174, that's a nice hit. That makes a job of the bonus now. 4 left. There's another one, by God. Give us 1 more and we'll get a wee sweat for it. Wee sweat for it, come on. Didn't even worry about fish. Alright. That's a good bonus, we'll take that all day long. Great top up, I'll certainly take that all day long. There, we've hit the 2k, we're now 500 in front. That's what you want to be doing now. To say, just creep your way, there's no need to go mad with them old buys, you know. Haha, right, let's go look for something else. We'll just see what you've got in this bloody list. Boom, boom, we've done that there. Sloth Tumble doesn't seem to be there yet. Iron Bank, we could do a bit of Iron Bank now, couldn't we? Do a wee bit of that. Conveniently enough for a San Quentin bonus buy. The problem with San Quentins are just, it's a sort of an end of the night job, San Quentin, really. It's not a middle of the night job. It's just too expensive, 400. buy, like. Just a wee hair expensive. Let's go. What one we take on this? We buy one of each just, or will we take? Switch the screen. What are you talking about? Let's take the middle one first. See what happens. One of each probably the way to go, isn't it? The wee ways this one's paid me, but man, I had a nice one in this not that while long ago. It's a very exciting bonus when it starts to get excited. Doesn't like to do it much though. Could do with your mate beside you now. It's a bloody mess. No jacks, alright, happy days. How are we doing, Lofty? You alright? Janine, hello? Wild keeping us in it. That other wild would have been marvellous all this time. Kings is still there though. Tried Tumble Mega Ways, not yet. Starter, no. €12. Right, there's the second wild now. Keep hitting you, boy. Let's get this cranked up a bit. No, that's what I hate. Then we're back to the start again. At the jacks there. Let's get a couple of wins together here now. We have the both. Jacks again, tens as well. A mess, you're an animal. You're an animal. Just does it to reset the multi. Jackpot King feature. No, I've had 3 and 4 scatters, you know, where it comes across and takes you over, but I can't seem to reach the end on it. I haven't seen a Jackpot King in ages. Right, keep hitting you, boy. This wee bonus is trying to pay its money back anyway. Just so much better when there's 2 of you. This is there, still going, 10s as well. He's sort of crept up with these small wins and sort of getting his money back this one. There's my pal there now though. Right, you boy. Missed straight away. That's dirty, like. Does that consistently, Marie? It's just part and parcel of it, I'm afraid. It's one of those games that will happen a while lot. Getting the second one to hang about is the difficulty. But that is key to getting the big hits. We're done here. Made €11. Did make profit though. It's a side that can pay you very early, that one, really. Sometimes. It did rightly there, just never really kept the 2. Let's go again. Take the left and leave the coconut to the last. I like the coconut. This one paid rightly lately too in a hunt. Oh, didn't mean to click that. It's aces anyway. There's a few. Take a pineapple. Good. Right, to weed your veggie garden and mow the lawns. Holy God. 1:30 in the morning here, man. It's not really. We're not thinking about lawns. Unless we're sleeping in it. Right, come on. Take a cigars, maybe. Yes, okay. Need another wee hit, though. Jesus. Oh, terrible symbols in one again. Kings, maybe? Dirty action. Dirty action. Right, a wee bit of a loss in that one. Wee bit more than the other one. I think the coconuts will make up for it now. You guys have no lawns. Oh, we have lawns, alright. Well, I don't, but people do. Let's get a few coconuts this time, you boy. You were very late with them lately on a live. Come on. Where the hell's the coconuts? Sleeping under a hedge on a good night out. Absolutely, Mo. Sometimes you have to. This really needs to start here. It just doesn't seem to have. That's the worst I've ever seen the coconuts. I thought it was bad that last time, but that there's disgusting. Guess you're going to throw a lot of these very quickly. Give us a few spins, I suppose, then, maybe. Got to hit that reel again. Reel 4. Nope. That was shocking, hey. Bloody hell. I sort of thought that was the least volatile side. That was bad. Give me a wee spin for luck. Iron Bank was pretty much crap across all three then. There you go. Metre squared, that's Northern Ireland, man. That's our country, for God's sake. Right, we're into Timble Tumble. You wouldn't be buying this anyway, but I don't think there is a buy option on it. We'll spin him on a 2 as well. This was really kind to us the other week, wasn't it? We got 1,000 odd X in this wee boyo. Taking the middle. Oh, come on. Oh, nice early one. That's a first spin bonus. Got to like a wee bit of that. Keep hitting you, boy. Straight in. Sloth Tumble. Yeah, just had to disappear. It's not on here, mate. But played it earlier. Tried it earlier just, but that was as much as I've seen of it. It's no on here yet. I think I'll take Metal. Metal was the one that paid us the last time. Tried going for that hot mode yet. No, I don't know what hot mode. Hot mode on net gains. Not even interested. It'll fall in when it comes just. I don't think you can force them things. Really could have done me taking that last square there, game. How's you in quick mode? Got to get a wee bit more onto that multi if we can. That'll help. Green and 3. Come on. He's not hitting much, is he? Picky runner on this side? No, Craig, you just Keep calling out games that I don't have, mate. No, no Ticky Runner. That's an Yggdrasil. They don't have Yggdrasil. I'm afraid. You need to stick to, again, you need to stick to the normal games. Don't head off, don't venture off the normal and you'll be alright. That was a poor bonus there, really, wasn't it? It did fall on the first spin, though. Don't know that I'll stay for another, but we'll give him a few wee spins. We'll spin him down to 2,000. Just in case he wants to drop back in again. He sometimes does that when he's had a wee quick one. Wild Riches Megaways. Steve, I'm not a fan of that game, I have to say now. Stick him on the list, but I'm really, really not a fan at the minute. That gamble's disgusting on it, like. All of those gambles that they're putting in those pragmatics are just, they're ruining the games for me, like. It's be time for a bit of no limits, I think. Maybe I'm not a fan of them. I know you like that Myrtle multiplier and all, but I mean, I'm finding them garbage, like. Pure garbage. Yates tried it, Morris. It was terrible. Aye, not bad for a first spin. You can't complain on the first spin if you get a bit of profit, I suppose. Let's see if I can get him back in again here. Come on, you boy. Get that cleared there. Right, a wee bit of king action maybe. Dirty dog. I think that was our one chance to get back in. Oh, it wasn't terrible. We got plenty of spins there for our dough. Come on. Take him down to the 2,000 and we'll fly away. I bought that all of the bonuses in that Dead Riders Trail debit the other day, and every one of the three of them were awful. I'm not a fan, I have to say now. It's another one of those bonuses that has to go on forever for you to get your money back. And bonuses just don't do that very often. It's your last spin game. If you want to do it, do it. Get the greens. Oh, you dog. Bought yourself two though. I think we're getting very close to running away here. There we go now. Finally, right. It was a quick bonus, but Jesus, it was poor enough, wasn't it? Let's get a wee bit of hoarder. And a Max Tombstone RIP in the house state. Mystery Mission's been awful for me lately. Awful. Really bad. Ooh. Let's have a couple of wee supers of this. See if he's in any sort of mood. Need these boys at the top. Top. See, that's the bit that ruins it. Top now, please. Oh, that's probably not the worst, really. Not the worst, but take a bit of effort to get paid. Turn the quick thing off. I like a 3 high one in it if you can get it. At least you've 2 multis there, really. Not hitting a lot. This is not good. I think you're maybe in the wrong site, mate. This is a slot site. It's Dayton's on another one, I think. You're filling my chat full of shit. That was poor enough there, really. Do like a 3 in that, you know. I think the old 2s is tough enough to get paid on. Let's see if we can't catch a better one. Come on, you boy. High up. Oh, God. That's 1 less than the last time. Right, we really could do with an X-Ways or 2 drop on. Maybe that would help the whole show, wouldn't it? Because that would be better. It's a bit to get paid in this, like. Then I thought that I does X, but last week too. It paid well. 24. Come on, we X-Ways. Come on, boy. 2 spins left. You really need to pick this up. Don't know what you're doing here. Not a lot. A poor return on those, isn't it? Oh dear. Messy, messy. Aye, the music's brilliant on the minute. And none of them break copyright, which is weird. Revolution slots, every bloody one of them breaks it. Or the BTGs. None of them seem to break it. They must get their music done. Right, that's enough of that game. You really put no effort in there at all. Let's try a wee bit of that Blood and Shadow you were talking about. Sometimes that does pay alright, you know. You get it in the right mood, boy. Likes to wind you up and get you close and then let you down with a few dead spins. We'll poke them up here a bit. There's no differ on it, is there? I thought there was. Not a differ on it. Right, okay. Let's poke him at a good stake then. See what he does. We're still in front. Give him a few. Hold and catch. Order's tough. Order's tough. It can pay, like. Daz Expert paid me a phenomenal bonus last Monday night. Thought X-Ways was maybe due. It's his turn. Doesn't work like that, but doesn't just work like that. Golden Catch. Golden Catch is another one that hasn't been kind lately. He's overdue. Just request this all the time. When this came out at the start, I hit the super bonus twice in the 1 week. but it pays you a while lot of money in the build up to it. Didn't pay so much in the bonus, you know. Aha, I know the one you mean. Mega Greatest Catch you're talking about. Barry's granddad. That's actually a good value buy. It's a good call, that. Oh, you just search through them. Normally you kind of get to know which ones are buys and which ones don't, really. You can pretty much be sure all No Limits have. Don't think there's any site that really separates them out in that way. It's one of my favourites of the Evil Play ones, that Mega Greatest Catch. Funny, the Greatest Catch, which is the original one of it, which has less lines in it, or one line less, it paid me best. Maybe just a lucky one on it though. Catch 22's not on here, Janine. No realistic, I'm afraid. They have a new slot coming out soon I'm looking forward to. They're making some nice wee slots lately. No Limit had a decent base game. And the bonus a bit. See me. Every time I play it. It's quite a cheap buy actually, Whacked. Good there, right enough. Then it just gets you up to a certain point and then it just dead spins you. Need help here. It's not it. Now wind up machine. But here we're howling alright. We're holding alright, like. We're not too bad. We'll try that Whack, maybe. Try a couple of wee buys on that. And then we'll have a wee look at that Golden Catch effort. Golden Catch owes me, hey. It's so bad lately. It likes to build you up and then let you right down at the end, this. It'll build you up and you'll think, oh, I've got 3 or 4 spins left and all, I've got a great chance, and then it just dead spins you for 4 spins. The wind up machine. It can pay. Right, you boy, get a wee bit of advancing here. I see a lot of them wee red boils bursting and getting on. No help at all. Oof, I'm going to let that spin and I'll get some coffee, I think. See if the chair can't catch some of it. Good wee game when it builds up to the bonus, but bloody hell, it's hard to get. I spin it a bit first on Whacked. I'll maybe do that. See if I can't fall in my wee early one. It does drop an early bonus in occasionally, that Whacked. It should bonus easier than it does, though, for the price of the buy. What's this? And then I'll get my coffee. Just in case. Like where those wilds are, but you're not doing much. Okay, coffee. I'm feeling a wee hair warmer tonight. Somebody giving me my summer back or something. I think we'll have to run from this. It just takes too long to bonus. You hate this game, Lindsay. You can never bonus this one. This is the one you always say I can never get that bonused. Been a wee while here too, right enough. I knew it was you said it. Been a fair while since I've managed to bonus it myself now. I tend to find I get bored too quick. I can't stay on it long enough to bonus it, I think, these days. I think that's maybe what's wrong with it. Right, this time you boy ye. Let's do stuff. Let them snakes and stop messing about. See, it's that waste there. Paid me that so well the first week I came out this game that I played it for far longer than I probably should have had after it. It's been quite poor ever since. But I know what it can do, but... and it doesn't like hitting much. Too much hassle to get a bonus in this. Aye, it is a wee bit sometimes. Worth 100 spins every now and again if you're in front. It can go a bit nuts. And the build up to the bonus, it really builds up a fair big trigger, you know. So you need to be seeing happening there, look. A wee bit more of that action, please. €48. Come on. Need to be hitting again. A few wee red things. Dirty dog, come on. See, that's sneaky, boy. Just ends then. Dirty action. I don't like the build-up bonuses. It's a different type of a game for No Limit, but it is an interesting one. I mean, it holds balance fairly well. Probably a good old game to have a poke at if you were wagering, you know. You're looking something with a bit of fun with. Drop a wee red thing. Hey, dog. I think we'll have to let that do. You give you one more spin for luck. He wasn't bad in the base at all, really. Just, I think you could give him another 300 spins there before you would ever see a bonus, though. Where are we now? We're still fairly... We're okay. We're a wee bit in front. Let's have a mental super bonus. Oh, bad idea, but let's try one. 2 hours in, we'll take a wee chance on one. This doesn't tend to pay me well, but we have had 2 hell of a good bonuses in this. Pragmatics, Steve, we done a pile of pragmatics for you come in, mate. They weren't great. They really weren't great. Done gates, a whole lot of them, done a pile of them. Done a few megaways ones, done all sorts of stuff. Right, baby. Let's see you return something out of this now. I know you're not fond of doing that. Get that second one open. Devo, why don't you try that Kraken Sky Pirate? It's a fun whole game. Did you see my bonus hunt tonight? No. It's no on here yet. How do we look? I didn't see it. Anyway, I will check again, but... no doubt that was just beginner's luck on it today, but... right, game. How do we get a win out of this? Where's it coming from? Take a wee bit of the times 30, man. Let's get him on to rail 4 if we can, please. You wouldn't, you dog. Miserable brute. 37. The Red Tigers have super buys. No, they don't, mate. Don't even think that buys on them at all. Come on, let's do something. Don't really know how you're getting a win out of this one. And that's brutal. That is brutal, hey. Takes a wild lot off you in a bonus, that, doesn't it? 3/4 of your stake, like, it's a wild lot. Let's get out of that now. One's enough of them, hey. For any man in any given time. Right, that's enough of them no limits. They're awful. They're just being terrible. Let's do golden kites, somebody said. Using Rex too. They don't have playing goes on here, mate. That's 100x buy, isn't it? Would you buy it at 100? Let's spin them first. Spin them on a bigger stake and see how it goes on. Give him 50. Just in case. Toot. Real King Gamble video, maybe angry. I did that last week. Sit and enjoy. I will fumble our way through, Steve. We'll get to a few. We will get a few. Gave them blueprints a blast and they sort of weren't great either. Really how we've been holding balances beyond me. Them couple of ones we spun, I suppose. Right, game, what we want you to do is drop a wee early bonus. I know you like to. Someone won 1.8 million in this. 1.8 million? Sure, that's just silly money there. That's mad. What the hell stake were you playing that on to win 1.8 million? An entire video focused on it. Probably those videos are, Jordan, they're very limited viewership. The one or two that like them really like them, but it is only a few. And they're very expensive to make, to be reaching a very small part of your viewership, if you know what I mean. Because I mentally played a higher stake. Oh, pretty well, right enough. It had to be a better stake, definitely for sure. I don't know what the max is in mental's 100,000 X or something. $100,000 I think is the top, so it wouldn't take you that much, I suppose. Somebody won I think it was 300,000 on about a €4 stake there lately on that one of the player games. 9k80. One of their old ones. It's 6,600 or 66,000, 66666. That would be right, wouldn't it? That'd be a nice one. And that would still be alright. Put that on another £3 and it'd be alright. You could live with it. I have dropped the super bonus in mental on normal spinning twice. Once in the UK and once in Ireland. The problem with hacksaws are they're just too brutal, Steve. That's the trouble. They're way too brutal. I include a couple of them in hunts, but I mean they didn't, on the general play, they don't cover themselves in any way at all. Just every couple of months one of them will pay you something nice, but the rest of the time they're just sucking money off me. Like, hacksaws are rough. Nice games, but they have to be tempered with something a bit lower volatile, or you just ain't going to get through your week. It's a crazy game, Jordan. You're going to lose vast majority of times in Real King. It's very, very, very hard to top Real King. Like, very, very hard. So it's a video that's going to cost you a bundle of money. As I say, it doesn't have the reach anymore, you know. Really doesn't. I stick a video like that, I will get a third of the views that I would get if I just done a hunt. This time, you boy, a wee ace in there, a purple and 1 even would do. Wee ace and 3, yes, okay. Let's keep going, you boy. You've got options. Miserable dog. Nearly sneaked us up to a gamble. The end of the machine wasn't kind to us the last time. We'll have a wee look at him here shortly. Definitely I haven't seen anything on it yet, really. That didn't work out. Just going to take him down to 1580 here, I think. Thought may get a gamble there even, but didn't happen. For a bit. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. We're going to have a look at a couple of these hacksaws for the crack, I suppose. Vending machines a 200x buy, is it not? It's the problem with these bloody things. They're expensive buys for what they pay, like. Is it, or is it just a standard? No, it's a bloody 200x. Right. Let's give them a go. Just they're very expensive buys, these things, for things that tend to pay 10x, you know. That's the problem with them. You wouldn't want to get stuck in too many of these in a row if they're bad. But they can pay you. Have you played Thor's what? Gold Sky Beats, Thor Megaways, or Thor. There's lots of different Thors you buy you. Is that a skull luck? And multi's cranked up a bit. Run out of spins is the problem. Pretty quickly, if a couple more of them boys there and you're gone. Thor Megaways. I'll stick them on the list now. We did try a few prags, they weren't kind to me, like. That's the first. There's 4680 there. That was better. That was a wee bit better. Still 2 lines there. Hoping another one of them lines up, you boy. That boy with the 12x would be good. It's been paying you, has it? Sort of owes me right enough. It's been hard in the gamble lately. There's 2 under that. You need to be opening that reel up. Right, okay. Oh dear. I did open that one up right enough. There's that 26x open now. We lost the 12 though. Let's get a win. Ah, you dirty dog. Oh, we're in trouble. Aye, 77. What did we pay? 120? Quite a lot of work to do to get your money back. Let's go again. You tried Wisdom of Athena. I said I don't like it at all, hey. Tried it again today to bonus it on a hunt. Can't bonus it at all. Spinning it. I'm going to buy it. It pays me 25x. I'm not enjoying it at all. I think it's just a... I can see what they're trying to do with it, but... My God. Tried it again today's hunt, like. Just can't get it to bonus naturally at all. If it would do that, I would play it, you know. There's a wee 20x down there we want to be making use of. Before that rascal comes down and takes him away. Razor. Made a wee nosy at Razor. I'm going to go and look at some of the push shortly here. I need to be hitting that 22x before we lose it. Oh dear. Kinda win, you dog. There it is, that's the problem. Aye. 120 buy. I don't know. I'll probably play that in hunts. I don't see me buying a lot of them 200x hacksaws. I don't think they're worth it. I think hacksaws are too brutal to be paying the 200x for them. Do you know what I mean? I think they're just too rough. They're too rough for that, to be paying that. I don't mind an odd wee look at the standard sort of ones, but those 200x's are not worth the money. Like. They're way too brutal. Rat King again, tried it today, Alan. I have a hunt up today of all the new games. There's loads of new games on it. I wanted to have a wee nosy to see what this one cost. Couldn't bonus this today, but it spun for 300 spins, like held balance for ages. That's another one of these. You see this bloody 200x shit, like it's too much for a hacksaw 200x. It really is. Let's buy him on an 80. See what he does. They're far too volatile for 200x buys, like. If you like any of the old big bets, Angry, I don't know what that means, Nicky, to tell you the truth. This seems like a sort of a souped up version of Stack'em. You're going to be seeing a lot of these wee arrows pointing down. They extend then into symbols. There's 32. There is a way of seeing multis. I did see multis on it. Wiles is cheeky. There were 500 spins in this with no bonus. I done 300 earlier on. It did hold balance well, but that's why I wanted to wee look at the bonus. Look at that. That's cheeky. You got a wild axe in there. Oh, I seen 400. I seen 400 there. What the hell paid 400? 582. Get the hell in there. Get a couple more of them arrows in there, yeah boy. Yeah. That's what a hacksaw can do. That is what a hacksaw can do. You can buy on the big no, you can buy on the like Mighty Black. Or Mighty Black's one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. Dr. Jekyll, you mean that thing where you pay for the bottom and all? I don't know that. I've never played those games. I don't understand that sort of game, to tell you the truth. I don't understand them. It's a version of slots I don't understand why you would be playing it really. That was good. That was cheeky. On a 42. I did like the look of that. It just seems to be absolutely impossible to bonus spinning it, but you know. But it's got an interesting concept. Jesus, 400 there. I still can't see what paid it, but I'll look it back and find out. I didn't buy the 200. I know rightly, because I didn't want to lose it. They are bloody brutal, them, aren't they? There's no question about it. A wee quick nosy and see if there's any rest of jumps out at me here. That one I played today was awful. That new one, it's absolutely shit. It's a bit like or yesterday, sorry. That Frank's Farm one, it's a wee bit like, it's a terrible version of the King Carrot type thing. It's shocking bad. Still trying to find one here. Where the hell is Chaos Crew? That was the one I was looking for. There he is. He's a wee fairly cheap buy, but you know what you're getting with this one. A few good hits tonight. Aye, sort of keeping her way along rightly. We're back in front again. Let's have a wee poke again. Let's pop him up. 60. We'll take 2 of this boy just in case he wants to go nuts again. You know this one's going to pay like 16x or 5,000. Or somewhere in the middle maybe. Hi Jordan, this is one I built this balance up the other day on a hunt on a couple of videos. But I did say I was trying to keep a decent balance for tonight, you know. End the month with a whoosh, as the boy says. We're holding rightly here. And we're 2 hours 20 minutes in there. I mean, we've bought plenty of bonuses. Let's do a bit more than that real one now. It just dies then, boy. Oh, we're back in. 25x there. Right, we need to see multipliers now. Any chance? Take a wee multi on 1. You're a wind-up machine game. You really are. Absolute wind-up merchant, that boy. 57. That's your standard bonus. Let's try one more. One more. Come on, ya boy. Better this time. You got to feel your way with them, Jordan. The trick's not to rush in and just bonus buys. You can really get sucked in very quickly in bonus buys, and all of a sudden your balance can just disintegrate. You like to tread carefully. Feel my way. That was bad there, wasn't it? 2 of them's enough, I think. Aye, 2 of them's enough. Get out of there. Come to daddy. Get away, Dad. That's enough of them hacksaws now, I think. Getting them a wee go there for a minute. They were alright. That one just was nice. Two seconds. Looking down your list here. See if there's anything else. Let's try a bit of whacked, and then we'll go and have a look at a couple of pushed. Whacked. Is that what it is? Whacked. That's it. Charlie's just recuperating, I think. Robbie was getting himself sorted out, but I think he was having an early night tonight, I think Mo said. Can't I blame him at all. Right, game. I did say spin this first, didn't we? It's quite a cheap buy. 88x, well, cheap compared to some, I suppose. Can be over very quick. It can be right and decent in the base this wee game. So let's poke him at a decent stake and see what he does first. Got an interesting wee base occasionally. Bloodsuckers Megaways, I don't know that's on here. Who makes that? Bloodsuckers Megaways. Is that sounds like an iron dog, I'm not sure if it is, but that wee iron dog I played earlier looked good. That raining, what do you call it? Raining money. Pretty a weird feature on it, but it did kind of rain money. Has he been ill? Like, no, I think it's just a couple of wee things just getting sorted out with the doctors and stuff. He's fine, he's dead on. I think he's just tired. He's getting going to be early night today. It's a fairly hectic old schedule online at the minute for everybody, I think. Oh, Charlie's all good. He hasn't auric insomnia, Mo. That's what he needs. He needs a good dose of insomnia. That'll sort you out. He wasn't ill, no, he wasn't ill. Net tent. Aye, we did talk about net tents right enough. We did talk about a couple of net tents. I'm wondering if some of the old net tents on here. There's a bit of life there, look. He stopped on me, the dog. Net tent's a real disappointment. That whole stopping the saving, like. Taking half their bloody games away was bad, and then stopping them saving was just awful. Why you would do that, like? Well, not happening now though, is there? It's just buy him and run away. You'd be sitting watching that spin all bloody day. We're not buying in that stake though. The only person I've seen hitting this was Bob. I've never seen anybody else get the multipliers. Tinder, see, that's another one of them sites, isn't it? Tinder. I didn't even know the difference in them all, you see. I would get mixed up. End up in the wrong one. Tinder's the one you swipe to the side, is it? If you chase losses, bonus buys are not for you, boy. Definitely not. You'll go on to one and you will lose your whole balance on the one slot. That's the problem with bonus buys. What the hell, I go, there's a multiplier there, look, but What's the point of a ×1 multiplier? Needs a multi on it too. Which one? You miserable brute. Tinder you swipe, Grinder's a bit different. I think I'm just not really. Again, the concept of online dating just doesn't make any sense to me. What you're getting on online and what you're actually getting in real life ain't gonna match. That's the way it goes, it ends. I think he paid for himself though, did he? Just about. He made 2x profit. $2x a profit. Right, one more. You aren't really inspiring me, game, but you did show me a multiplier, albeit a ×1. Pretty much a fly in, fly out game, that. That's how I found my partner of 3 years now. I prefer old school door knocking. Brilliant. I can see it being a useful device if you're looking to borrow them for an hour or two, just maybe. Suppose that might be useful. But I can't really grasp the whole concept otherwise, I'm afraid. It's a 1 again, that's wild miserable, hey. Need help here. God. Red light district for lazy people. Just enough for taxi fare. Brilliant. Is it literally like that? You just literally swipe, swipe, swipe. Right, okay, you'll do. Get a taxi to their house. Is it as mad as that? That seems a bit. Seems a wee bit insane, that. Are you sort of 1 in 5 chance of getting killed? Is that pretty much part of it? Maybe that's part of it. Get a multi in there, you boy. Miserable brute. Have to try a bit more. That's just, I don't know. It all seems a bit scary for me. Too much choice. It's like a restaurant. I go into a restaurant and they give me too much choice. I go into a restaurant and order the same thing every time because they give me too much choice. I can't make my mind up. I like most things. That would be my problem with that as well. It'll be far too much choice. I'd spend all day picking. A lot of creeps. That was what I imagined. I imagined there'd be a lot of weirdos on it. It's got to be a hazardous place for women. Hey, God help women. The things they have to put up with these days. There's a wee bit of 10 action. Right, get a multi in there, you boy. A wee multiplier in there. Again, this was made a profit though. I should run a taxi office near Glasgow, and some of the stories I have to tell you. Couldn't obviously type them in here, but I should write a book. Absolutely, I would say so. In Glasgow, there'd be some random weekends. What's that there, look? God. You really need that multiplier, don't you? It's hard to find. We're over here. Aye. Made a little profit again though. I won for punters. Aye, that's what I meant, John. That's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. 135 that paid. What did we pay for that? 88. Paid rightly. Paid rightly. Okay. Give him a wee spin there for luck. Can I have a shirt? Don't know what I'm doing there, but I seem to be making that jump up and down a bit. Let me see if net hints are here. I haven't even looked for net hints in this site, but I think they are. There seems to be quite a few of them too. Happy days, happy days. All the games that I don't get to play anymore. I'm just looking for a couple of, see if a couple of my wee favourites are here. Seem to have a good load of them. There's one I love, Drive Multiplier Mayhem. Let's play that. Like ordering an Uber. You don't know if you're going to get a Suzuki Swift or a Tesla. That's good, Janine. I like it. I like it. That's a good description. Do we? Just a wee bit off at the bottom there, game. Whatever's going on with me. What do we see? Coin value. AM. 150. 3's too much. Let's do him on a 150. These were great old games for hunts, you know, but I'm not saving anymore. It's such a disappointment. I love this game too, Mo. Absolutely love it. And that Knight Rider one's a good crack too. I think it's harder to bonus, but it has a much bigger base in it. This one's disappeared off a lot of sites. It's a real pity. Oh, my luck, some headbanger would know at my door. I wouldn't. Oh dear. You want to remember Steam Tower? Oh, aye, Steam Tower's one of these boils too. He can be played yet. Coin value's 10 here, so 45 there's 450. Just for anybody wondering, there's a bonus. I knew you wouldn't let me down, game. Right, let's get a few of these wee, what do you call them? Nitro fellas, isn't that it? Yes, them boys. The more of them, the merrier. Another, one more need it. There he is. Gotta get that second upgrade quick. Right, you boy, let's do this. And then Night Rose. If it doesn't give you the upgrade, it's very hard to get paid, like. Let's get that next one in. Visible Man. That was another wee one. Bonus is fairly easy too. That's a dirty dog here, like. Wee bob or two there, but he's not. Need that Nitro. Oh, there's two, by God. Right, okay. Drop another two, I would love you forever. It's another wild on the board. We need one more Nitro to give us a chance at decent wins. Come on, give us it. Don't be miserable. Didn't do it. There's three wilds though. I love Invisible Man. Used to play a hell of a lot of it. €86. Fell in fairly quick pot, didn't they? You get that other one upgraded there, you can get quite a lot of wilds on the board. Let's play his mate, the new one of them. Knight Rider. It's very similar, like. I think that's on here. I don't have all of them, but they do have a fair few of the ones there that I haven't seen in a while. What the hell's that? I'm not in the right place at all here. Secret of the Stones is there, like. Haven't played that in ages either. The creatures there. Oh, that's just lovely. Can't I find the one I'm looking for though? There's Bloodsuckers. Somebody asked me about Bloodsuckers earlier there. That's an 8 hint, is it? Bloodsuckers 2. I'll load a few more of these. I'm still not seeing the one I want. I'm keeping you there. A wee bit of Scudamore would do, wouldn't it? Where's Knight Rider there? Found him, sorry. Sorry about that. Like creature, oh my god. And it was just, it's like I'm like a kid in a sweet shop there. Halloween Jack was my go-to, Nathan. It's just so many of them, isn't there? I'm absolutely gutted that I don't get to play them. I was playing these things every day, you know what I mean? Now I don't get to play them at all. This one here is a wee bit harder to bonus now. But it can be fun. Let's give him a wee spinner 6 and see how he does first. That's your scatter, obviously, Knight Rider. Dead or alive, aye. I was buying a few bonuses in it lately. Maybe how we go with that too, I suppose. Boy, teasing away like a mad thing there. It has a wee feature, this. It kicks in, sort of does the Knight Rider car thing, and then it gives you a blast of wilds, and it can pay rightly. We didn't reach that ×5 there. We're in, but God, 15 spins, that's really early for that game. That game can be hard to bonus. We have on a €2 too, which is pretty damn decent.
Okay, pal, we're on.
Turn the speedy you go. Right, you want to be seeing them, that's your upgrades, similar to the one we played before there. Drive multiplier. There's another 2. Excellent. What are you playing, Steve? I'm on the net hints. I'm on the old net hints. Like, I'm loving it. This actually isn't that old a one. This was a remake of Drive Multiplier Mayhem, really. The one we played there. Let's get another one of them wee symbols, please. Do it now. Still 7 spins left. Let's get another one quickly. Don't get that upgrade. We could do with a wild it'll give you. There we go. Right. You can get lively from here on. Putting them in a terrible place, hey. 5 spins left. If you can hit them, you can end up with a lot of wilds on the board. Wee bit of truck action there. Look at Michael. Sort yourself out. 124. Take a bit of that. We're old school tonight, boy. I love where you put them, you dog. One wee scatter, 2 spins left. We need 2 scatters, really. Ah, we're done with scatters, I think. Last spin. Big one again. Not that big though. 36. Not a bad wee bonus though. Fell in very easy. Good wee games those. You can see why you would include them in hunts, like. You can see why, yeah, the game's usually quite hard to bonus that one, like. But there you go. Right, we're in front again. Let's try one more of them. Oh, I suppose we had to try Secret of the Stones, don't we? The Hofmeister. Haha. What's his name? I can't remember his name. David? Is it David? What? Oh, Jesus. What do you call him? Oh, it'll come back to me. I'm not good with names. Right, where's my bet on this yoke? Oof. Bit heavy. Let's do it. 250. Let's do it. This'll bonus early. Hopefully. Hopefully. Big stake, like. All about the setup in this game, isn't it? Really? Aye, all about the setup there. You just said that. That's exactly what it is. There's €40 there, though. We'll take a bit of that. Let's get a wee quick bonus now then. Now we're creeping the balance up again rightly here. David Hasselhoff, that's him. David Hasselhoff, that is exactly him. There's a good tease there, boy. David Hasselhoff. He had a good career, that boy. What a sort of character. He done a bit of singing and all for a while too, didn't he? He's a mad bugger. Like. Aye, it either comes earlier or it doesn't. That's how I find it as well. The Hoff. Brilliant. You get a complete cult following and all that. Fair play to him. Man made plenty of money out of it. Vikings is a good wee game. I loved Vikings and my hunts, like. Be quite hard to bonus though. Takes a bit of time just to spin usually. These ones here would expect them to bonus a bit quicker, but this one's not doing it. Oof, nearly. Wild Reel and the multiplier's hard to beat in this. Well, it's another 40. Similar sort of amount of them boys again. It's alright. You can spend your way to a bonus now with that money. That Night Rider a cracker slow. I can't believe that's been so long since I got to play that. There we go. 4 scatters too. Does that give us another pick? Does that give us? We got 4 picks, like. Sure, that's got to be good. Right, give me your numbers. I don't know how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. 1 to 20, is that it? If it says 3. 4 spins. We want to get a reel here if we can. That name says 7, 5, 6, 7. There's a wild. Goblin says 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. Wild reel 3, that's a good one. Yeah, already gone. Steve says 3, that's where I had that one. Forrest says 2. Times 1 multiplier, okay. That's a nice wee overall there, isn't it? Wild reel 3 and a wild. Wee bit of multiplier. And a few spins, right, okay. It's on a good stake. Let's just do something. Those 2 wilds needed to be at the top there, didn't they? Drop a couple of wilds in, it would help. Up to €80. These net tints are doing rightly. There's our first big one. We're up to 166. Oof, that's better there. Look, with a few wilds there. We're up to 286. Oh, that's going to be decent. Surely to God. Right, okay. Oh, big ones all the way, boy. Dropping these wilds in, innit? Look, just give me a decent reel 1. Last spin. Oh, that's another decent one. That's a cracking bonus. Haha, €488, look. Well, net tints are on fire, aren't they? Go on, you little game. You spin for luck there. That extra scatter's a great job, but to give you that extra pick, that really made a difference there. Right, okay. I think we had to try another net end, don't we? One more. That Parthenon takes too long to spin. I was going to go to a bit of Scudamore, actually, earlier there. Maybe we'll do that. Do a wee bit of Scudamore. Scudamore Super Stakes, that's the one. See, we kind of get a wee horse race going. What are my favourite net tent is. I really enjoy playing them. I'm going to do a playthrough in net tents this week. Definitely. Just play them all. Right, what do we do? Coin value 10. Quid. 2 quid. Let's have a wee bet. What we bet on? Let's take the 75x. What are we looking for? But wilds or scars? Wilds, reds, purples, greens. Oh, no, that changed. Wilds. 46 wilds and 40 spins. That's a big ask. Let's have it, though. Let's have it. Right, you boy. A wee bonus. Like the horse race is great crack, if you can get to it. Well, obviously it does stop. It has to stop when the bonus comes. Can't see anything. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I meant to click the thing first. Do apologise. The wilds is a stupid one to take the bet on because you're never going to get that many wilds. Do you know what I mean? It would end up having to pay you too much. You can land a few of them, but you'll not, you know, I'm asking a lot there, but that's why it's 75x. There's a bonus. That's what we're looking for. Jesus, these net tents are bonusing high, aren't they? Got to take the 500 fella here, like. Him, not that. Well, probably like one of my last 3 bonuses in this game. Let's get the purple boy here. 500x. Berry max. Come on, that boy. Look at red. What's that all about?
We have a runaway here. Looks like Tin Ball Hat is hanging. The jockey is getting a good tune.
Oh dear. We need purple. A bit of purple action now, is it? No. Kings, yep.
Berry Max looks like he's travelling really well.
Oh, don't do it. I do bloody red's doing it. I think we're done here. Look at blue. Try Vikings next, please. Net temp one. We'll give it a go. It takes deadly no bonus, but it takes too long to bonus, but we'll give it a go. That purple boy's just not getting a bite at all, is he? Can't believe green's going to sneak up and win this. Blue. It's blue boy. He wins it. My boy was last. That'd be right. That would be bloody right. Right, we'll spin on and see how we get on. That fell in very quick. Want to finish my bet. We catch another one, you never know. Well, we're back multiplier mountain. Hasn't been kind lately, that one, hi. I wouldn't buy it, I certainly wouldn't buy it, I would spin it like. Them wilds are just not happening. I'll bet sort of suckers Yandy staying on, which is a bit crap really. What happening? Stop her that, I think. He's really doing nothing there. We'll run away. You want a wee bit of Vikings, do you? We'll do that and then we'll go back to buys again, I think. I thought I seen Vikings. Hold on, have a look again here. Definitely thought so. I did. Yahoo! I definitely played this in a lot of hunts, like Vikings. It has paid me a few times in the past, this game. But they're not savings, just a disaster. Pyramid game, the one that it's not on here, mate. That's, you're thinking 4 secret pyramids. Right. Let's pop him up to a 10 as well. I'll do him in 2 as well. See how he goes. We're in great shape, balance-wise, like. Just a wee bit harder to bonus, I would say, this one. When I started streaming, me and Bob Slots used to do a weekly slot battle against each other. And we did net hints one day, and we had Vikings in it. And we hadn't set a max number of spins, so you sort of had to bonus it. And it took him 2,000 spins to bonus it. He was mad. Fit to be tied at it. That's why you set the number of spins limits in these things now. A bit of stuff there, look. That's quite a bit. Don't know it's that much, but it's alright. 32, we'll take a bit of that. Need a wee bit more ways maybe in them other reels. Oh, we tease there, the dog. A lot happening here. Come on, you boy. Oh, another ETs. That's probably one of the most volatile of the net hints, wouldn't it? It's certainly up there. Boy, it can pay when it hits. Boys and boys, it can pay. These scatters ordered. It's very hard to bonus sometimes. You just give it your spins and run away. There's no point in... Say it took Bob 2,000 spins to bonus it that day and he was not a happy bunny. He would let an odd swear word sneak out, you know. It makes an awful lot of that V symbol. But it never actually does anything at all ever. It just, there's no point to it existing really. It never hits like. It sort of does a wild flapping about it. Come on, you boy. Right, Jordan. Oh, it'll be saved there, man. You can catch the tail end of it tomorrow when you're rested. No point in keeping your Keeping yourself out of bed, that's mad. Don't think this bonus is coming. Got your man there. 32. Pay quite good for the full lines of the V. I've never seen it hit though. It's never that I hit. Tends to be these boys. Your man Ragnar, or whatever you call him, the red boy, he hit massive for me once in this. That boy there. He really hit nicely. And that one there too. I had 4 scatters and Secret of the Stones. Got Wild Rage 2 and 3. Oof. 3x multiplier plus 10 spins. 480 and a 25. That's a lovely setup, Jody. I like that setup I had there, but that's one of yours sounds good, like. Just not happening here. Take him to 240 or 2440. Do something. I bet your man, look. 12 quid. 2450 then. One of those games, you just spin it, sometimes it just randomly drops the bonus in. What's all that about? Why'd you get that last? Really that lit up, that was a bit rude. Last spin. Had his chances, just didn't want to do it. Right, time to go and do a few buys. Maybe a couple of suggestions in there of ones we'll do, but let's try a wee bit of Razor Returns now. We're going to take a wee bit of a poke here for 1 or 2 and see what we can do. We're in front again. Just picked 1, 2, 3 and 4. Brilliant. I know, Jody, I wonder sometimes is the picking all just, again, it's the same thing. It's just already, it's going to give you what it's going to give you, isn't it? Jack and the Beanstalk. I did years ago, like, I haven't played it in a while now. That's enough net hints. They were good fun there, no? No, they were good fun. You could fill a couple of hours rightly with them old net hints. Right. Let's see what the buys in this thing are like. Knock that up to €1 to see what they cost. Oh, too much. Standard bonus, you know we want that. Or there, that's probably up super. Bloody hell, 550x for the super bonus. 500x for that Razor Reveal. Takes an awful lot to get your money back on that Razor Reveal. Really does. Let's do him on a 40. Let's see what he does. You nearly need like 2 collectors or something, I think. Very hard to get it up to the punk rocker. This was going to need a lot of help here. You want it to land the bonus really, but you want a wee bit of effort before that. Jesus, this needs help. Needs a collector. It's the only way out of it. Oh, that's dirty. Rough. Not banker, feel dark. We were going to go under the push here, so we'll do a couple of these push, like. 63, what do we pay for that? Jesus, 200. Whew. Let's try one more. Expensive, like. For what it returns, it's expensive. Gambled 100x. I've seen Nazi gambled at the 100x and it paid him nothing. It was horrible. I was got it for him. It took some plums to hit it. See, that's awful. Look at the state of that. 1x is all over the place. Even a collector's not really, you're just starting again. But we need the collector. Oh, game, give yourself a wobble. That's bloody disgusting. Oh, let's get away from that game. Let's just not even stay there. Like. There's no fun to be had with that shit. Let's move on from that. Dinopolis. It's too volatile, that game. It's just too rough. There's too much effort to get your money back on a buy. I think I'll just spend Razor Returns. I don't think I'll buy it anymore. Like, paid money, Train 3, mate. Didn't do much. Didn't do much. I definitely don't think it will be too volatile. It's just too volatile, that. Gotta stack them. We were on the hacksaws, mate. I'm not going back to them, tell you the truth. We did one on Peters though. Right, give me a number. 1 to 4. We want real 2. No, that's right. 2 buys that garbage. That's right. You don't want to do it. That's exactly it, Paul. It's no games I want. It's numbers I want. No buying any more hacksaws. We're no going to any more hacksaws. Like, we're done with them. I'm going to do a couple of push here, just. A couple of 3s in there anyway. So we'll take a 3. It's real 2. It is real 2. 3 was the one. 3 or 4 would have got it, actually. First 2. Take Paul's 2 here. What are we looking? 10 spins. 6. Oh, Paul. That was a 4. We need it. Seems Razor will let you get to 100x quick. It's just too bloody volatile. Like, that screen of stuff. I wouldn't be buying that again. I'm done buying that. Like, it's a silly old gimmick. It's just a gimmick that's going to rob you. Got a few coins in the end there. This thing was threatening me with big massive coins the last day I spun it. Never hit any of them, but it did threaten me with them a lot. I got to see them. That's good there. Let's get another one now. Stop that nonsense. Oh, coin me. Bloody didn't coin me. That's dirty, boy. Dirty. Really bad bonus, that. It's been a while since he's paid, you know. Let's try one more. Been a while since he's paid, like. Been quite a while now. Let's do it again. Use them with a 2. Reel 4. Not a disaster if you can get another reel after it, really. What do I see there? Add infinitum down with a 4. 6 again. 6 again. Ah, boy, it's no getting as much as a start, is it? Right, this needs to be good. You can see a lot of coins. Jesus. 2. Sugar Rush. We played it, Caroline. We bought it earlier. It was shocking. No, it wasn't shocking. The first one was shocking. The second one was alright. Oh dear, we need a coin here. We're doing the same again, game. No, we got up this time. And 1 extra for the next. Try Fear the Dark. Yeah, I'm no a wild fan of it, I have to say. I did write it down when you said it earlier there, but it's not a game I'm wild fond of. Give me a wee number here, somebody. There's a 2, let's do it. Single multi booster, that's not what we want it. We want it 2 or 3. 1 or 3 really. There's a 1 in from its Venoms. 2, oh dear. It's really giving us the bottom every time, isn't it here? This bonus here's in real trouble. Oh, well, how do you run away from this bloody game? It's shocking. Again, this is not one that I struggle awfully bad spinning a bonus, you know. I'm not sure I would ever buy this one again, like. It's not a good buy, like. Right, push, no offence, but I'm buying no more of your games. We had to move to somebody else. That's bloody shocking. The return on those games is absolutely diabolical. I'm having a wee quick nosy here at one. I'm just looking at one there. Let's try a wee quick bit. I want it. And then, well, I know I didn't want to do hacksaws, but he's always worth a look. He's always worth a wee look. Don't want to just spunk the balance again, if you know what I mean. We've held it well tonight, but I did want to get a few wee decent eyes while we were up. We'll try him at 60, will we? Let's try him in the 60. It's a bit too high, but let's do it. Let's just do it. San Quentin. It could be getting to San Quentin time soonish. See how we go. We could rinse our way down out below it though. These boys are not turning up here. Oh boy. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Bloody hell. Oh man. That's shocking, isn't it? I sat there. 4x. Jesus Christ, game. Sort your life out. 4x. Oof. One more. Doesn't play anymore. I could do sometimes, just no very often, really. Let's face it, that there's a bit better if they be big. Need a big multi though, because you're not going very far. It's no great. A few pennies just. It's money on the board though. I do like an early one on it. I always do think it comes again when you get an early one. You have 5 dead spins, he tends not to appear at all. Per there. You're teasing old dog. Any chance of red tigers? Like you're obsessed with them red tigers, mate. I don't even think red tigers are on here, buddy. Red tigers take too long to bonus, so I don't really like them for a... Look at that. 3 wilds. They take too long to bonus, mate. They're not really good games for lives, like. You know, I know people can have fun with them, sit and spend them at home, but they're like 300, 400 spins to get a bonus. We don't give games 400 spins on a live, if you know what I mean. They're not good games for lives, tell you the truth. That was absolutely shocking. 3 bloody wilds missed. That's the one you want to hit. Rotten on a few switches, and I haven't really had much crack with that rotten, like. Better chance of better crack spinning it. Again, it's one of them ones that's 200x. I don't want to pay any more of them. I think if I was going to pay that, I'd rather go and do a couple of super buys somewhere on the no limits. Let's go and do Sam, because we'll know where we are then. Do a San Quentin, we know where the balance is, we know where we're at. Let's do it now. Let's just do it now. San Quentin time, aye, let's do it. Catch 22's not on here. You keep asking for it, mate. Disney make it on here any earlier. Not on here. Let's do it. We're going to do it at some stage, so we might as well do it now, and then at least we know where the balance is going to be. It's been a while since it's done much this. Bob had a hit on it lately, did he? Buying Dead Canary. I wouldn't buy Dead Canary Scouse. I would spin it, tell you the truth. It drops the super bonuses fairly often. The spinning. It's a terrible buy. I would rather spin it and hope that it fell in, you know. I've had a few supers on it though. I definitely wouldn't buy it, like. Okay, there's a few 3s in there. That was alright. 14's probably not bad. And a times 6. Not a bad start. You follow me a razor blade or two, it would help it. There's a few pennies. The early razor blade or two, I would like this. Come on, you boy. couple of X-Ways there. If they were interesting. We need them to be the times 6. Yeah, dog. Gain a few pennies though. How's the stream? Honcho, how's it going? We're sort of tootled along rightly. We're on the supervise now. We've gone a wee bit mad, but we did get the balance crept up a wee bit. It's letting me down here, isn't it? Come on. Razor blade. Being a rascal, isn't he? There's the first of them. I hope there's many more to come. $68 to go. Thanks very much, Honcho. You're very welcome. There's another wee razor blade there, look. That can only help, you know. Struggling at 7 to go. It really could do with another wee, or one of them multipliers there. Razor blade in the last reel would do. Would just change everything. It's not hitting the multis at all. Still a few to go though. I still think our big spins to come. There's usually one decent spin in it. That might be it there though. Still covering Megaway's a nice cheap buy with potential. We bought it the last day. It was terrible. Very hard to get paid on. Like, good wee slot. Very, very hard to get paid on. That's the first time I've hit your multiplier. Come on, 5 left. You can still do this, you boy, you. Ah, dirty razor blade. Oh, we need the X-Ways. We need the X-Ways to turn the arm on. Dead 2. Dead 2. That's going to be alright. That's going to help it. I have no idea what that's going to pay. Literally just watching it. We no notion what that's going to pay. But I'm assuming it's a decent hit. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. Away again. I think it's nearly done, is it? Looks as if it's slowing down. 419. That was a nice hit. 4 to go. I need our boy on reel 1. Oh, didn't he? Got a wee bit of beefy deck. One more. How you love these. That's the problem with these. You get sucked into too many of them, don't you? That worked out alright. It's looked as if it was sort of dragging its heels halfway through. Like, but when those X-Ways go your way, they really do help. Deadwood next. Come on, ya boy. One big hit and you just... The one that I bought that time, the best one I had in this all year really was that one I bought for Christmas for myself. Haha. I had like a 16x and an 8x in it. The razor blades were dropping for fun. That's a good bonus though, you got to be happy with that. Last spin. We're getting a win anyway. Maybe times 6 in the last. Didn't do it, but it's still a few pennies. Not too bad. Not too bad. 293 of a profit. That was alright. If he's not going to go nuts, you're happy to get a bit of profit out of him, like. Quite happy. Yeah, we spent for luck. Don't you bonus in that stake, you dog. You want deadwood? Right, let's do a wee deadwood. See if I can find it here. Deadwood, deadwood. Where are you hiding, you dog? These boys here put their own logos on them and it makes it, they don't stand out as easy. Did find it though. Did find it. Take the money and run. I think that myself there. I didn't really feel the urge to buy another one there because then it'll half your money and just take the benefit out of it. Let's have a wee nose at this chap. What's the price is his? His is 150. 20. Ooh. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not going to buy that many. We'll have a wee go. This boy here can be brutal, but you know what you're getting. Let's get some of these wilds in anyway. If you don't land them, you're wasting your time. Even that's not going to pay, you know. €11. Jeez, I don't mean to click that. You really need the wilds to land. Take the left. I never take the left, Janine. Ever take the left. This is the one will pay you, like, if it's going to. Obviously. Need a bit more wild action. Come on, ya boy. Just no really hitting enough there, is he? You would need another multiplier on that, I think. Very badly. Left in the super is crazy. And they're all crazy if they want to be, like. I have never had much luck on it, I've got to say. Each to their own though. Just not happening here, is it? I needed those wilds to keep going and they just ain't turned up at all. Which is your problem really with this? No, they never turned up. Just never turned up, man. $46. What did we pay it back? He paid us a bit of the money back. What did we pay for him? 300. He was dear enough at that. Paid half his money back. One more. Not something you want to be buying too many of, like. Come on, you boy, do it this time. Do it this time. Get the wilds in. If you don't get the wilds, you really are wasting your time, I think. One more. One more. That one more's the fella that'll get you into trouble and buys. These are just too expensive to sit on by them one after the other. I don't think I would ever really like to be doing that now. I can see how it happens though. This is a disaster, this one. Absolute disaster. We'll even try and get home at €15 for God's sake. Even that hits a bottle, it's not paying, you know, because there's no multiplier. Oh dear. Shocking game, shocking game. Need a multi, I absolutely. The multis just don't appear these days. really doesn't pay often. It takes too much off you in a bonus, that one, I find. You're better probably buying San Quentin than that one, because at least San Quentin gives you half your money back half the time, you know, or most of the time, you know. I think that one's too brutal for me. I don't really have much luck with that one. He's far too bloody dear a buy anyway, I know that. Let's do a wee road rage one. For mystery mission, I'm no touching mystery mission, mate. It's been brutal to me lately, and we went into 2 push gamings there, and they absolutely hammered me. And I run away again. I'm doing no more push tonight, I'm afraid. They've had their bite, and they're greedy dogs. Ian, because we're not going to be sitting buying them one after the other, we're going to double up on it. Give it a go on a 40. This boy can pay when he wants. Left on a super gives you a multi every spin. I know, but it's not the same sort of level. It doesn't add them up the way it does there. I've never been paid in the left one at all. It pays you a bit, but your chances of making profit on it are very slim, I think. He's going away from that. Look, that's dirty. But the green's turning round. Gets you a few more spins usually. Aye, mystery mission has not been kind to me lately. It's another one of those ones you go in and pay €160 for a buy and it'll pay you €2 back, you know. They're too bloody brutal, like. Plus it's a game I spin. I spin it too often to be buying it. I was going to say we could do a car or two here. Want to run up to that now. Terrible multiplier. Oh man. Dear, dear, dear. Car, but he's not really. My God, that's dead, isn't it? Three to go. Need a wee car to run along below them, I think, maybe, or something. No, not there. In there, it's too far down, I think. Along the middle. Surely to God. That's hitting something. Try again. Way on you go, you boy. Go the hell on. 450. I thought there was a bit of odd lines in that. Or spin. Throw a car up the middle. Ah, you dog. Nice wee bonus though. Nice wee bonus, alright. Give a wee spin for luck there. Oh, I haven't thrown there, man. What did we pay for that? 266. That was alright. I don't know that I would need to buy another one of those. We'll maybe just move on to another. That game does tend to be, there's a wild lot of bad spins in it, isn't there? It is that type of a game. It does that a wild lot, like. It's just that type of a game, but didn't expect them to come back there, tell you the truth. I thought we were done. Thought we were done. Done him lately. Just looking to see the ones that we haven't done in a wee while lately. Don't know, is there a buy on Punk Rocker? Somebody asked for it, but I don't know if there's a buy on this one or not. It's a fairly old one, this one. Played Mental. We did, Alan. We played Mental a couple of times. It was disgusting. Disgusting. Aye, so 4 scatters. 4 scatters, 119 on a 50. We'll have a wee go at that. 4 scatters hard to find in this wee game. Good fun slot this one to spin, actually. Good one for hunts. I need to include one more hunts than I do, actually. I think, really. Good wee slot when it wants to be. not going to run on much longer. I think we'll have another couple of wee super bonuses, I think, and that'll probably do us. That was bad there, boy. We want the full train, the one that hits them all. There's a few pennies. $10.60. Come on, you boy. We've got a bit of multiplier action. What's your man there? Hit him again too. Few pennies. Yep, make sure you all get interested. Just from C-Mode posting there, by the way, get your entries in for the fantasy football. We're getting close. We're getting close. There's a wee ×3. Can we hit that though? Have a wee bit. The X-ways in this thing can go nuts. Can really pay with those being hit those like. A high multi. A good multi you can get. If you get the X-ways on a multi, you can really get some of the X-ways splitters and stuff. You end up with quite a lot of ways. I think you need the full train really when you've got 4 of them, do you? What happens? We want them to hit here. A few pennies again, just. That 6x6 is hard to get. Couple of spins again. Terrible symbols, boy. Not happening. Two left. You've got to find something soon. ×3 again, but it's just terrible multi, isn't it? Bushido or Legion Supers. Bushido's never paid me. It's a game I've always wondered about. It's never ever paid me, ever. Find it impossible to bonus it. I've pretty much stopped playing it, to tell you the truth. Legion is one that I would play for a base hit. I've never had a good bonus on it, ever. I bought the supers on it, loads of them, and I've never had a good one. It's not one I would play for a bonus. Legion's a better base hit game, I think. That Bushido one baffles me. Don't understand it. I can see how it pays, but just never. I've never seen it ever do it. It's very brutal. The problem is it's likely to pay you 10x. Really doing it, are you? One spin to go. Seem to have a lot of chance with those 4 wilds, and it just doesn't really give them much help there. Yet he's still nearly giving money back. Right, okay. Let's try another one. 119 now, wasn't that far off? But €20 he cost. Let's try him again, because that really didn't seem to hit much there. Bushido's a good game, it is. It just doesn't pay. Never seems to actually ever hit him. I've stopped playing it on hunts completely. It just was becoming a pointless exercise, really. This thing likes to keep the green train away from the 3. There's the boy we're looking. Need to be hitting something. Terrible multiplier. Terrible, terrible. Dragon Tribe. Dragon Tribe's an old spin I would never buy it. it pays you 5x far too often. But I would certainly spend that. Usually it's a lovely wee game. Again, it can hit you in the base really well. Need to be hitting that green boy in the end and then changing to him. Didn't do either. Right, you boy, you do a decent multi up there. Terrible, terrible multiplier. Very rude monkey, that. X-rays times 3s. Like dirty mess again. What a hell game. Sort your life out, game. Come on. A couple of spins. A couple of times 3s. It's only bottles though. Spin again. Come on, big multiplier, you dog. Doghouse megaways. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it these days at the minute at all. I tried a few of them prags, they weren't great, like. How about that there? We need to hit those. We do need to get off these no limits right enough, I think. Game, you've made a lot of spins in you and you've really done nothing yet, boy. You. Come on. Couple of X-ways and a times 2. Let's hit that. Big dirty mess. Unbelievable. Holding rightly tonight, mate. Aye, we bought quite a few bonuses, you know. We're sitting a couple of hundred in front, like. We're holding rightly. We're holding rightly. That wee game just, don't know, maybe better fun to spin, but it never drops 4 scatters spinning, like. I've never ever hit 4 scatters on it. If it would drop 4 scatters and spinning it, but it would be alright, you know. Don't know there's any more of them I want to buy. There's nothing really looking out at me. That Bushido one you asked for, that's bloody brutal, boy. This is a very brutal game. Robbie, all the best, mate. I think we're 1 or 2 behind you here and we're done as well, to tell you the truth. Let's see what this costs. Jesus, it's 700x for that bonus, is it? Oh my god, this will never pay 700x. Let's give it a go though. It's a wee scatter. A scatter drops, it changes all of the premiums to the same premium. So it can really help, if I remember right. A while. You bet your mom. 16. $700x, getting 700x out of this game here is going to be bloody difficult, like, I'm telling you. Very difficult. Play gates tonight. We did play gates, mate. We played a lot of those games. At the start, really, they were decidedly average. Yeah, Wilder stuff. That is going wild, isn't it? Right at the bottom, obviously. So you can drop a wee scatter and it would change all of them to the same symbol. Look at this pay, like. Gonna be wilds all the way. Assuming it can give you a few of these wild rails, you would need to get more than one, like. One's never going to pay you. Seems to be one every time, though. $700X. Yeehaw. Shocking game. Absolutely shocking game. How the hell would you get 700X out of that game, like? Not a chance in hell, but not a chance, man. Let's do a wee... Somebody had mentioned that greatest catch. Let's buy the super in it for the crack. And then we're going to buy one more after it, and that's our lot. I think we'll let that do us then. And we'll keep the balance and be happy at it. I'll take a wee cash out of that. One more video to make, and then I can take a wee cash out of it. I'd be happy enough to take some back. Just having a wee nosy here, finding the bloody one I'm looking. Better type it in, maybe. There we go. Barry's granddad. Need to go all the way. You can start to see the multis at the top of rail 2 and 3 next to the X nudge. I know I can get what it can do. Like, I've just never, I don't believe that it actually does it, is what I mean. I kind of tell you what was going to happen with that bonus before we went into it. It's an awful game. Like, I don't play it. It's one of the worst no limits, I think. This here's a very cheap buy for your spins. We'll buy them in €1. 137 for 5 scars. Retro down the night, aye, probably that's the one. We'll buy a couple of retros and let that do us, I think. And we'll walk away with quite a long stream. We've bought a lot of bonuses tonight, like. You know, the even hold balance there is done rightly. Where we're probably at 2-1 was probably as high as we've hit, really, isn't it? Let's get a lot of wee Giuseppe's in here and get this upgrade done early. This wee game's paid me rightly lately. You can get a lot of spins, but here on another night with those, I mean, obviously with the number of super buys we've done and all, on another night you could have hit an absolute monster there, you know. So to hold all night and it not cost anything, that's phenomenal. That was a fairly degenerate sort of a night there, really, for me. 2.5 we were up to, were we? We were never really down that much, though. We were never that far down. It's always a good sign. It makes your decisions easier when you're a wee bit in front. There's my boy. He really needs to turn up here. I wanted to be upgraded once by now. It's a really bad start in this game. Come on, you boy. I've seen me actually pass the ×3 with the first lot of spins, so I'm kind of concerned with how slow he is here upgrading. Let's get him past the ×2. There he is, anyway. That's a great wee game. Evo Play, it's not. I don't think this is on a lot of UK casinos though. I don't think the Evo Plays are widely available in the UK. But it's a good wee game to spin this too. Come on, fella. Turn up, you miserable dog. After me saying nice things about you. Say that about €20 worth of fish, boy. You have a bit of work to do. It's not mine. I don't think they are. There's again, my God. 2 left. 2 need it. Don't believe, Giuseppe. I don't believe. You've let me down a bit. A few pennies and boots there. €20. It dropped me a row of hats in. I think it pays 100x for a row of hats. Just to throw dynamite here. Big amounts. No, terrible. He really didn't fire, and he still nearly gave us the money back. Do you know what I mean? He really didn't fire there. Usually I'm upgraded, way upgraded after the first lot. 20, I'll not buy another though. Right, we'll do 2 retros and then we're done. Retro tapes has been alright with me, hasn't it? Can't really have any complaints about it. Man, that's brutal. Come on, you wee rascal. That's a terrible setup. A wee bit of multi at the top right now. There, Mo has a link in for the giveaway. Do remember that. We are now the 29th of the month. If you have been using any of those links I got on my site, make sure you have your entry in for the giveaway. Let's join these couple of boys up here and we can see what we can do from there. Doesn't look great though. That's better. Really had nothing in it. Not today. Right. We are about 190 up or 180 up. We had a wee bit more. So let's do 1-200 buy on them. Today's the day. If ever you're going to go mad machine, this is the one. This is our last buy of the night. Give me a good setup. Don't be miserable. There's a 50x coin in there. Get another X win in there. Come on. Another wild. Another wee wild. That's my boy. There's a 50x coin in there. Join them boys up. Wee pro raise Murray. I'm not buying any more. This is the only one I'm buying, like. So let's join that 50x up to a couple of these multis, please. Come on. Big dirty dead spans with no coins. They're no good. It's now in trouble, really. Terrible, terrible spinner. Shocking. Shocking bit of spinning. Wee bit of effort there at all, and that was getting us money back very easy, you know, with that 50x coin. But here, we are pretty much about, well, we're about €50 up, I think. One we spend for luck. We had a lot of bonuses there, a lot of super bonuses, a lot of things that could have paid, you know, and they tootled along rightly without really doing us any damage. I'm happy enough with that. I think I will, I'll keep that. As I say, I have one more video to make here. I'm going to make it tomorrow. And I think I'll get that balance cashed out, I think. But It has been holding there rightly. I'm going to leave it at that, folks. Listen, thank you all so much. We went on a wee bit later than intended tonight. Make sure and give my mods a bit of love. Mo's looked after you all night there. Absolutely brilliant. Even when all the crazy people were in with their 500,000 questions. Please make sure you're gambling responsibly in these bloody things, folks. These bonus buys particularly. I try to tell you every single time that they're such an expensive way to play slots. Bear that in mind, that everything I do is budgeted for. It's budgeted over a long period of time. Be careful on those bonus buys. Only put money in there you can afford to lose. Look after yourselves, folks. Remember, if you haven't your entry in for the subscriber battle, it's a Saturday night. It will be run off tomorrow afternoon. Well, this afternoon, so you still have time to enter. So get your entry in for that. And remember, Challenge Angry over in the forum as well. Look after yourselves, folks. Thank you all so much for being here. See you all again soon.